Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips, your dungeon host, and today is Dungeons and Dragons Day. Phandalin, land of opportunity. Let's see what Michael's got going for us. Take it away, Michael.
And then when we met them, we altercated in an unusual fashion. And after altercating in an unusual fashion, we met others. And when we met others, we altercated with them.
Okay.
Sometimes
it was alternating altercation.
Yes. It was like multiversing, but not going places other than...
I believe we wound up in the basement of the house. That's where we're at now.
But the house we're in, we rescued a damsel in distress. We saved her from all sorts of things. This is her house.
We didn't rescue anybody.
We rescued a poor
woman the woman upstairs. I think we should bring her downstairs to the basement.
Well, we left her with Hinkle was supposed to be taking care of her.
Yeah.
We even know that Hinkle is actually a good guy. We don't. We kind of left her with someone who she's going to be like, remember that Rome stew that Kevin ate or whatever it was now? Cannibalism can be your friend.
Yeah, remember that lady in the tower, and sometimes people come in and just like barge into her house and try to molest her.
Nobody tried to molest that woman.
Nobody tried to molest her. Sandwich Boy was not there to try to molest her. That's a figment of someone's imagination. I think he's jealous that we didn't try to molest her. Like, you were supposed to try to molest her, so now I'm going to bitch about it for 8 missions.
Right, stop recording.
Well, technically, this is episode 12. He's been bitching much longer than that.
No, it wasn't that long.
But Fjord doesn't molest. I'm just saying.
He just rapes.
When has Fjord done that?
I don't know. He's good at it. He hides it.
No.
Are we still recording?
Yes, we are.
Fjord is good.
Okay, Fjord is good. He's a prefect person.
It says right there. Good.
So there's anything else that you want to review or go over as far as what happened last time?
Well, I remember finding a mysterious rod that I now know has magical properties.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
It has 25 charges, and it has the word resurrect on the side of it. So all I had to do was just read resurrection, rod of resurrection. See, it's right here. I am holding my rod of resurrection right here. I'm not doing anything creepy with it at all.
He's still recording.
He's still recording.
Sure.
He knows he's recording.
Anyone who's watching videos is used to it.
This is nice. This is my Seder
Shaking
rod.
the
I
head
like
like
this one a lot. Got it in India.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyone else want to add in any review? Anything important that happened last?
Do you remember
last
how
session?
many people were in that basement? I remember the owner of the house was severely traumatized, and Carolyn tried to read his mind and just came away with this idea of a hairy girlfriend. And I don't remember how many people were in the basement, and there was a door that we should not open until we interview carefully everybody in that basement.
You can count the people in the basement. They're right there.
I see Carolyn, Hinkle. Which one is us?
Okay, the good-looking ones are us.
Which one?
Carolyn, Heidenreich, Fjord.
It's on the left-hand side.
So yeah. Lizzie is one of the basement people?
Lizzie is a basement dweller.
Stewie is a basement person?
Yes.
Camina.
Any?
Finny,
Dagbert.
Dagbert, Kamina.
Okay. And Asian Sprite is one of us.
Yes.
Silly Wanker is one of us. So Carolyn is one of us. Albiona is the best of us.
Yes.
Mina, isn't that where the clones come from?
Jesus.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Okay.
Okay.
The silence says
No,
that
no,
flew
no.
over all
Something-
of you.
It's a
something
Star
Brian
Wars
doesn't want to
reference.
record.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So all the big Star Wars fans will know what that means.
Or even mediocre Star Wars fans who only watch
They would.
cartoons.
All right. So anything else that you guys want to review before we start?
Didn't we defeat a female magic wielding orc?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Isn't that kind
There
of
were-
unusual? A female magic using orc?
No. Orc
Remember,
tribes
there was
often
a
have
good war
shamanesses.
update. He gave us all extra hit points.
Okay. He says we're in this basement with all these creepy people and a creepy door, and there's a magic user that was upstairs. Who knows what could be on that door?
Okay.
Is there the green door?
Yeah, it is the green. I specifically remember a green door.
All right. So let's just start. And it seems
Dude,
like you.
do we have full hit points and spell points, or are we still
No,
at our
no,
levels?
you are right. You're level 3 with no hits. With you're down hit points, you're down spell levels. So this is continuing exactly where you ended last time. You have not been restored your hit points and your spell points. So
But I
whatever
don't
you
remember
cast,
what my losses were.
if that's the case, we'll put you at 25%.
So I'm going to write that down. 25%.
Yeah, if you can't remember, then you're at 25%.
Okay,
Thank you.
25%, not
It's
25
really
hits.
low.
Sorry?
That's really low.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, you
what does your
should have
sheet
remembered what they were then.
And the lowest of the
I
low.
remember.
I have my
Do you remember
notes.
what? Yeah, I mean, I thought I asked you to record what your hit points were at the end of the game, or send a message like, remember what your hit points and spell points are.
Except that even during the game, I had no idea what you're talking about.
That's okay. So, did you get beat up, O'Carolyn?
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, Carolyn was down to 0.
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
And
I
then-
gave you hit points back.
Brian did some weird, massive healing at the very
Yes.
end on you.
Yeah,
That
but
like
he
maxes,
guy-
it's like a maxed out heal spell, right, Brian?
Something like that. I think he got
Wow.
maxed.
That's
So
why
what's
I'm
like a-
25.
No, that was like a maxed out cure wounds or something.
Yeah.
That gave him something like 11 hit points or something.
Okay, so I should be 11 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they just put you at 11. All right, so last time you defeated the orc that had taken over, that had attacked the farmhouse and taken it over. And then you descended into the cellar. So I believe Silly Wanker noticed that there was a storm cellar. There's some kind of cellar on the north side of the house. And you guys descended into the cellar where you
Yes.
found the remnants of the ranch hands, or the ranch residents.
Yes.
One of them
It
was
Stewie's house.
tied up in the chair,
Stewie.
and
Yes.
that was Stewie who was tied up, and you had Finny and Dagbert who were also tied up, and the two women who were wandering loose, but were too afraid to untie the men.
Finney wasn't tied up. Finney was leading us from
No,
outside.
that was Hinkle.
That was Hinkle.
Hinkle led you down.
Okay.
Plus, it was getting evening time, and
Was Hinkle leading us? I thought Hinkle was following
Hinkle was
behind us.
following, or yeah,
Hinkle
you say
followed.
Hinkle was following.
Kind of a bit of a chicken. He's been out of the fray.
We asked Hinkle to watch the girl, so he has
So-
abandoned his
Well,
post.
All right,
Oh,
so
fine.
Hinkle
He
and the-
never get-
sure,
Hinkle
the
and the
Hinkle
girl
was
are
gone.
upstairs on the
All right,
second
let's just
floor.
say that when I set the map, Hinkle was with you. You know, but if you didn't want him to come down with you, I will just remove him.
I thought one of us was upstairs with the girl. Wasn't it Abiona?
Where's Hinkle?
No, it was Hinkle.
No.
Hinkle.
Okay, then Hinkle's upstairs.
Yeah, so we won't put Hinkle in with you. So let's just start from here. So you're down here in the basement and just go.
Okay, we felt the door to see if it was warm. Because
Yeah, and also I
hell gates
remember
are
that-
often that way.
That O'Carolyn had cast a detect thought spell.
Yes.
Is
Carolyn
he
had
detecting
cast
thoughts behind the door?
And
No,
so we
Carolyn-
can say that this is the first round of the detect thoughts. And so you have like maybe 9, it's a 1-minute spell, I believe, so it's like 9 more rounds.
Okay. Carolyn, is your spell
All right, so
area
also,
effect?
so also, O'Carolyn has not said what he's learned from the spell. So I'd appreciate it if you all act on that knowledge that you don't know what O'Carolyn is able to detect. And so what I can do is I can go into another Discord chat room with Tim alone to tell him what he's learning as his detect thoughts, or I can just like tell you all and you just pretend that you're not able to read O'Carolyn's mind.
It depends on
And
if
then you
Carolyn's
just-
going to tell us.
Yeah, and so if O'Carolyn's going to tell you, he will tell you. And
He
you
will
let
tell
him
you.
tell you, you ask him, but don't go, oh, now we know that there's this hairy dude, you know, because you actually don't know that. Only a Carolyn knows what's in Stewie's mind.
Only
And-
O'Carolyn
Harry
knows there's a werewolf. Yes.
Yeah,
There's
and
the key. O'Carolyn did a mind check on the landlord Stewie tied up in a chair, and he came away. I remember Michael going ah, and telling me something about his girlfriend and a hairy girlfriend.
I thought it was a boyfriend. But I don't know. It's not my spell.
A hairy friend, a hairy love in the landlord's head. And yes, I will tell everybody that. Because
Okay.
without
All right,
them,
yeah.
without their guidance, we're not a democracy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so O'Carolyn probing the surface of Stewie's mind.
Feeling his emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel Stewie is thinking about a strong, muscular, hairy man.
Is
And
Stewie a twink?
think Stewie looks like, all right, again, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what O'Carolyn
I
is
can
seeing.
look at Stewie. I'm just curious. I always judge people. Are you twink, bear, Michael?
So if you look at Stewie, you can like zoom in on Stewie. And you can see he's a rather large man.
Ah,
He's like large, pretty muscular. He's a little chubby, but he's quite large. He's like, you know,
He's big boned.
dude, he looks like most of my friends.
yeah, you look at him, maybe he's kind of like a offensive lineman kind of build, or one of those heavyweight professional wrestlers that's a little past his prime and put on a lot of extra luggage around the
Is he
waist.
hairy? Is Stewie hairy?
Andre the Giant.
Stewie's bald.
No, but you can have a hairy body and still be bald.
He's
Never
again,
seen a hairy-bodied man?
again,
Not hairy, obviously.
Carolyn hasn't said anything yet, and you're kind
I
of
just said it.
all right, so if you, all right, sure. Stewie does not look unusually hairy.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You just look at Tim. I mean, come on. Look at Paul.
Tim?
Look at Pete. Don't
Yeah,
look at
You
Scott.
said
You
hairy
can't
body.
see.
Do you want us to take our shirts off?
Yes, please do. I am recording.
Okay, go. So anyway, I detect that there's something in his mind that is full of fear. Somebody close to him. I see hair. That only makes me think, guys, of what you recently experienced, the transforming squirrel, the were squirrel, or whatever it was.
There's squirrel?
The
I
where
wasn't in that game. I just watched the video.
Oh,
Just gonna
he
tell
did
you
homework.
right now, I don't have any little tail.
Wow, the
Well,
where
I'm not
squirrel. I missed that somehow.
a damn squirrel.
I think this room may be a safe room.
Yeah.
All right, so now you kind
Now?
of feel that as you look up the steps, to where you came down into the cellar, you feel it's getting kind of dark outside
We
as
need to tie up our friends.
the afternoon is drifting into
Tie
early
'em up?
evening, and the light is dimming coming down the steps.
We are tying up our ratty friends. There's rope down
the
here
were
and
rat.
chairs. There's rope and chairs. I'm pretty sure there's going to be pounding on that door real soon.
And so, are you guys doing anything else? You have these like cowering people.
Well, we should talk to them and ask them.
Why don't you? You
Can I
talk
ask
to them.
Lizzie if these people
Let's-
are tied down are okay.
Let's put our let's put our friends far from
Don't feel a
the
change yet.
door.
I don't feel a change yet. I don't feel a change yet.
I
know what
don't
you're talking
care. Let's do it.
about. I don't feel
So
a change yet. I don't
you
feel
guys
a
go
change
into a corner and we'll tie you down.
Okay.
Go to the corner that is across catty corner from the exit.
Down by Finney and Dagbert.
Yeah, so let's get them away from that spot. And then you guys go into that corner, okay?
Okay.
Who's been
Well, I
bit?
gotta roll to see if I'm even gonna change. I'm not changing.
Well, we're not going to roll after. We're going to tie you up before you roll for that.
You just want to tie me up. Tie me up. Tie
Well,
me down.
it's a thing I like to do.
I know. Then you get Sandwich Boy.
Yeah, how can we trust them?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay, the sandwich thing it's a Michael. Every single game, Michael tries to have sex with NPCs, and the code for that is making sandwich.
You see that these
I'm really
people
being good at holding my mouth.
are kind of very weirded out by what you're doing, and they look very uncomfortable as
It's
you're tying these
perfectly.
people up.
I'm a priest. Everything's fine.
I just take them out of the room.
It's just a precaution
Yeah,
in
they
case
should
you
leave the
don't for some
room.
reason it's my time of the month.
I don't know any of you guys, and I don't know what you're doing, and I'm feeling very suspicious.
It'll be okay, oh Carolyn. Just
It's
make sure you
just a
help them tie it
precaution.
down. It'll be
Nobody's
okay.
tying me up.
Oh, not you, us. Me and Eisensprite. Not Eisensprite. Lillywanker.
Billy Wanker.
Long story, you had to be there.
Just tell them we're rats.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
Didn't do that.
It's Scott's
Somebody-
whole face. For the
I
first
deleted
time.
somebody by accident.
What happened to Fjord?
Turned
I
into a werewolf.
Fjord
I
is
accidentally
gone.
deleted him, trying to move
Is
him
he in
back into my
the?
picture.
I think he's in the black, or he deleted himself.
I think he's
I
deleted. I,
did
don't see
not
him in the
touch
black.
it.
Could
It
you
was
stick
me. I was
him
trying to
back
move
on
him
the
because he
board?
was off my screen.
Well, you can zoom your screen in and out.
Oh, but I deleted him.
Do you have a
Oh, I
mouse
have one.
wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Where I
move the
went.
mouse wheel in or out, it'll
Oh, he's
zoom
back.
your
Here I
screen.
am.
Back.
I'm back. Woo! I feel better.
Yay.
I feel good again. I'm physical. I'm no longer a were-wisp. Thank you.
I would like Finney to get the fuck away from the were-rat. Okay.
I'm not yet a were-rat. We're not yet were-rats. Just chill. Chillax.
I'm going
I wanna
to.
Where that?
So is anyone going to say anything to each other or the people in the room?
Yeah, we're
I've been
gonna.
talking the whole time.
I mean, Fjord has been talking. And
Okay. You said anybody.
yeah, and
Carolyn's been saying stuff.
Brian has
Carolyn.
been describing things that he's doing, but he actually hasn't talked to anybody.
I said
He's been
stay
doing-
away from our friends. I told them it's safe. This is merely a precaution. I am a priest.
Okay.
I said that in character. I'm
Well,
a
you
priest.
explain
Everything's
why
fine.
What you're doing, Brian?
What?
You have to explain why you are doing what. You
No,
have
I
to tell
don't.
them they're going to change
I already
because
did.
of the full
I'm a
moon.
priest. Priests
already did.
are always telling people it's gonna be fine, and they don't say why.
No, you're not listening. You have to
That's true.
explain what you're doing because someone is going to change form.
Why don't you tell them that? I don't like talking to the NPCs.
No, my name's Fjord. I already told them all. I told them. I said it. I said it. We're were-rats. We're were-rats. I said it.
There you go. Thank you. And now that we have released the werewolves from their tied up chairs,
Wait, we didn't release anybody from their tied up chairs.
somebody
You're
let
saying-
them out. We don't know if
Dungeon
Stu
Master?
is a
What's
werewolf.
going on?
So did you
I-
guys,
I-
you guys
I just
untied
wanna
Finney and
say-
Dagbert?
I was trying to ask Lizzie if they were safe to let any of them out of the chairs when the priest guy told me I had to go to the corner instead. Let's say it.
Okay.
So, Dagbert, Kamina, Lizzie, Stewie are tied up in the basement.
Is your mind thing an area effect? Or
No,
do you, is it one person?
one person.
It's one person at a time.
Yeah.
You can shift it every round to somebody else.
So are any of these people werewolves or were-rats or were-monkeys?
We
We know
supposed to go. Aren't we supposed to do turns? So you're a were squirrel. So Fjord is a were squirrel.
Squirrel.
Remember the Guillermo del Toro novel with the vampires that were more like blood-eating squirrels? It was kind of cool.
Didn't they make a TV show out of that?
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. Remember it, Brian? It's the one with the guy trying to
Yeah.
save the girl from the laboratory. But I forgot the name of that show. Anyway, that was a good novel. So, are we supposed to go by turns?
Right now, we're not in initiative order. When you have combat, then I'll say roll a die, roll a 20-sided die, and we'll establish initiative order. At this
Right,
point, you guys can do what you want. If you want to do
Nice.
something, you just jump in and in character, just like act out the role your character
Do I
is
feel any
playing.
changes yet?
Come here.
Sorry, Pete, what'd you say?
Is my character, now that I'm over here, have they actually tied me down? They said they were
Yeah.
gonna. Did they do it?
Yes.
I feel any sort of changes going on?
Right, so how are you tied up? So Sillywanker and Fjord are tied up.
Yes.
Yes.
You're using, what did you use to tie him up with?
Rope. We have rope.
Okay.
I thought we had mannequins. Manacles.
We have
whatever
manacles
they're
too. Yeah, manacles. Let's manacle them. It's even better. Thank
Rats
you.
can chew through rope quite easily.
Okay. And so, yeah, there's still a little bit of sunlight outside. but you can see it's getting quite dim. Sun will set very soon. Anyone else want to say anything or do anything?
Um,
I want
will,
Abiona.
We'll ask Julie, can we get something to eat?
I say,
Why not? We'll
have you
just wait
untied
all,
Stewie
all
yet?
night, empty stomach?
Abiona, have you untied Stewie yet?
Yeah, I thought everybody's untied.
Okay.
okay, we're
Cool.
having second thoughts about that.
All right.
Oh, wait a
So Abiona, go ahead and say what you want to say.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
we're
go
gonna.
take care of all the women and we'll go to the kitchen and find something to eat and spend the night here.
What's it like upstairs?
Upstairs, there's a dead body we need to clean up.
A dead body.
How many dead
More
bodies?
than one.
I asked
It's
Gooey
a-
why he was tied up.
It's a splish splash. I was taking a bath thing upstairs.
Where's Joanna? Where's Joanne?
Gooey, what were you tied up for?
The orcs, they were questioning me. They wanted to know where the treasure was, if we had treasure.
What did
Lizzie,
you tell
is that
them?
true?
What's that?
That they tied him up to question him?
Silly Maker, what'd you say?
I'm talking to Lizzie. Lizzie, did they tie up Stewie so they could question him, or was he tied up already?
And Stewie's just kind of like, Lizzie's just kind of looking at you, going like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'm the guy that's asking the questions.
And so, anyways, Stewie's saying, "So, anyways, there are orcs here. So, what happened to all the orcs?"
We killed him.
Killed a lot of them.
That's good. That's good. They're all dead. We
You
need
didn't
to.
say that?
We did not
They're not
say
all
that.
dead.
No, we know that some
You don't
got
know.
away.
Some got away. Do you have
Maybe.
guards upstairs?
No, they have nothing
You?
upstairs.
Winkle's upstairs. Winky,
Oh,
Winkle.
Hinkle.
Hinkle survived.
Hinkle.
Yeah.
Hinkle's upstairs with the girl.
Which
The girl.
girl?
I don't know her name. The one that survived.
Oh,
She
so
said she lived in this house.
everyone else is dead. You find anyone else? How
We
many?
haven't seen the area yet.
We found some dead people.
Some witch.
Oh, well, we better get up there and maybe we'll leave the girls down here until we clean
What's your
up
problem?
upstairs.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What do you mean?
Yes. Sound drunk or something.
I don't sound drunk. I've been like beaten by orcs. How do you think I'd feel?
You were beaten by orcs, but
Okay.
ready for the fight. Came back.
Well, that's good of you.
We're good
Yeah,
at
go
it.
ahead and let him go, guys. He sounds
Yeah,
okay.
let him go upstairs and kill people with his howling.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, you know, if he's going to change, it's better he changes away from us and right here.
Well,
I
we
have
can
no idea.
manacle him.
so what's the deal with tying up your buddies over there?
Just a little disease.
We like it.
It's a little fun between friends.
They're seriously into bondage.
Well,
Oh,
all right. Why
not
don't
sandwiches.
we all
Definitely
go
not-
upstairs? It's like it's getting dark. If it's dark,
Hey,
then
dude.
we should go
What's behind
upstairs
the funny
and
colored door?
the door is, it's private stuff. We don't want to open that door.
Oh, why don't we
What's
want?
behind that door?
Door
That
is
is
just
the
stuff.
name of the movie.
It's just storage. So let's go upstairs. Who's coming?
Oh, Carolyn, could you check to see if there's any thoughts behind the door?
Hang on, I gotta open up my skills thing.
You still have your
Morphinder.
spell running.
Oh, I do? Okay. I check behind the door with my thought farts. And what do I feel, Morphinder?
What's the
Thought
range?
Fart.
What's the range for your
30
spell?
feet. 30 feet. Let me see. I just saw it a little while ago. 30 feet, something like that.
So you can probe 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I think so.
You can probe.
But only inside. He has to be inside. He has to see the person.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Detect thought doesn't need. You don't need to see the person. Does it say that you have to
Like
see the
that.
person?
You focus on the mind of any creature that you can't see within 30 feet.
Oh,
Right.
really? That's
A
detect
read.
thoughts.
A
Right.
read thoughts of visible
Visible.
INT,
He's right.
larger
no,
than
wait a minute. This is
creature
detect
or
thoughts.
detect presence of invisible within 30 feet. Save
I'm
for
sorry.
cloak.
Okay.
My
Yeah, now I'll have to go back and check the end of month one and see if I had
So
it
you
in there.
can detect a presence within 30 feet, but you can only read the minds of people you can see. Is that how it works?
Sounds like it.
Visible. What's INT?
Intelligence? Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Right.
International.
So I can detect a presence within 30 feet, but this is a big steel door.
It's not that big.
it should have
Okay,
been
It's a security door.
so you can probe and you feel there's a presence past that door.
Good
And I
presence,
tell
evil presence?
there's something beyond this door. It doesn't feel good.
Beyond the green door.
What are you guys keeping behind the green door? Who are you keeping behind the green door?
Lizzie, you will tell us. And then I probe Lizzie's thoughts.
That's good.
Uh-oh.
She
Uncle
has to
crying.
think about it because he prompted it. That's excellent.
And so you see this flash in her mind of a big hairy guy.
Yep, it's a werewolf.
He's big, he's hairy, he's a guy.
He's you see
Is he British?
He's British, we're leaving now, lad.
Do they make big hairy guys in Britain?
They do down in Soho.
Sean Connery. Come on.
all right, so
Yeah.
Reckon not dead.
Tim,
Is
Tim, you
Eisen-
see an image. You see an image. All right, let me just do this.
Please go.
You see an image like this in her mind. Do you see it?
How
On the
do I
steps.
see what I'm supposed to see?
Where is he supposed to see it?
Oh, on the stairs?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
you mean that thing on
On the steps.
Phandalin?
No, just look on the steps.
On the steps.
Describe it when you see it.
Oh, I didn't get it on the video. There it is. It just flashed.
So you see an image like that in Lizzie's mind. So it's
don't
not werewolf hairy. It's like a guy. He's like big, muscular, hairy.
Okay, I didn't see the image. This is me speaking, but all right. Who else
Here.
is not in our team? Finny?
Oh, Carolyn, Carolyn, look at your character.
Karen, look at your character, then look at about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Oh, there you go.
Do you see it? Tim, just look
No.
at your character. Just look at your character.
On the map.
Okay, I'm zooming in on my camera. Oh, it looked like a Wookiee with a.
Yeah, it's a Wookiee. It's not a werewolf.
Okay, it's a Wookiee with what are those
You
things?
know the
called?
Kamina joke where you're putting in a Wookiee?
Yeah,
What's that tail doing?
I'm sensing.
He's just
I'm
a
sensing
really hairy guy.
a strongly bearded, strong person with a. I don't know what those bow and arrow things are called. Brian.
Crossbow.
Crossbow.
Thank you. He's not a were character. He's a human, But he has a crossbow, guys. There's somebody with a crossbow.
Well, we know that her thinking of him is that way. That doesn't mean he has it right now.
I see a crossbow. Finney is not one of ours, right?
No.
Penny is not.
I probe the mind of Finnegan. What do I see, Morph?
You
No.
see him thinking about this bossy priest with like pointy ears and a tail, and why is he bossing everyone around?
I say to the group, Finnegan has in his mind a priest, and it's not you, Baldwin, because this priest has a tail.
I have a tail.
You do. Baldwin, I need you to be quiet for a moment.
Stop insulting my race and
Stop
my
insulting
delightful
Finny.
tail.
Keep your tail to yourself, you kinky bitch.
It's a tale that's not told.
Untold, don't hold.
Guys, just get this
Oh.
door open before it gets too dark, and we can't help.
Guys, I don't know what I'm seeing, but there's
We can handle
something
it.
behind the door that we don't want to open.
Yeah, we do. We're idiots.
Stewie, come clean, will ya?
Come
Why did the
clean.
orcs attack this house? What is here that they would want? It's just a farmhouse with skull butter, right?
And you see in Stewie's mind him and the other guy that you saw in Lizzie's mind killing orcs, ambushing orcs. You know, you see them like going through the forest and stuff like that, and setting up ambushes and taking out orc patrols.
I know you're not a friend of the orcs either, so I'm gonna have to trust you on that. And this is your house, isn't it,
No.
Stewie?
Well, I live here.
You live here, but it's not your house.
Of course not. It's Al's house. Everyone knows that. This is Big Al's ranch.
Where is Big Al?
Big Al is off on business.
What kind of business?
It's like
Being
Big
dead.
Al has a lot of business. He's a merchant.
Or is Big Al behind the door?
It's like, why would Big Al be behind the door? Big Al left this morning. All the farmhands saw him leave.
I think they
I
killed
can't
him.
sense. Can I sense
How
truth?
do we know? How do we know the guy behind the door isn't the good guy and you're the bad guy?
How do we know that he's good or bad?
How do we know that you didn't kill somebody to take this house?
Oh, what are you? You're just asking that? Why would I kill anybody?
What?
We didn't kill anybody. We defend this land from orcs.
Who tied you up?
And you hear like Averin say, the orcs tied him up.
Just open
That'd
the
be
door and deal with it.
All right, now you see Fjord transforming.
Ah, I don't even get to roll.
Yeah, he doesn't get a roll.
But
He gets
he's
no
already
roll.
special, right?
And Silly Wanker is not transforming, or do you want to roll for that too?
Yeah, I don't want to roll for that.
Gee.
He doesn't want to roll.
Yeah, so do you guys want to roll or do you not want to roll? What do you guys think?
That,
Roll.
that.
Let the bones decide. Roll for
All right,
it.
so you see Fjord transforming.
Okay.
And
He's
this is
magical.
not an easy process. You know, he's like convulsing and stuff on the floor.
That's okay. It's okay. It's not my character.
And so this is going to take a while. So you can continue as Fjord is transforming. And Silly Wanker, you feel fine.
Please step
I think we're
away
fine.
from the corner. Don't go near our friend. He has a condition.
Danger.
Okay. So we should tell the people to back off. Why don't you
So
all
instead
go
of
upstairs with
Fiona,
them?
instead
At
of
least lock
saying
the room.
what you should tell people, why don't you just say it?
I just did that.
Okay, everybody leave the room.
No, 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 no. Just stay away from the corner.
Okay, when you want to fight him,
No. Oh, Carolyn
just
blocks
lock
the
him up.
doorway and says, nobody's leaving till you guys tell me what the hell's going on.
Are you talking to us or to the NPCs?
I'm talking to everybody here.
Because he doesn't know this.
Yeah, I don't know any
Our
of you.
friends have a
Whole
condition
thing, I'm talking at the moment.
He's beaten by a were-rat or something.
or something. Although we saw him bitten by the were-rat. Our friends have conditions. We're just being safe. Everything's fine.
Don't go
Priest.
near him.
Priest, can't you heal him?
Not from this condition. This is a curse. We need bigger mojo. And unfortunately, my abilities don't go that far yet. All right, so the clone is standing near the door.
Who?
Hello?
Oh, Carolyn, you mean?
No, Kamina's the clone. I was doubling down on Pete's reference.
Okay, and again, I have no idea.
That's because
What
you
the-
lack knowledge that you must do something about.
Oh, Carolyn says to Kamina, you, what are you doing? And he probes her mind.
Jesus. You're just
And-
running around randomly probing women.
And
And
men.
you see just like she's like looking at Fjord, kind of fascinated but also horrified as he's transforming.
So that's pretty much how most women look at him.
So, to sum up, Dagbert is obsessed with the priest Baldwin. Kamina is terrified
I mean,
of
at
Ford.
the moment that you probed him, he was just like wondering about the bossy priest.
As are we all.
Kamina is focusing on this weird transformation that Fjord is going through.
Hmm.
Kind of like
And I-
fascinated but also repulsed.
Okay.
Lizzie, you probed and you saw her think about this hairy guy,
The guy with the, what's that
the
called?
crossbow guy.
Crossbow.
And
And I probed
Stewie, you probed him
Stewie's
earlier
mind.
and you saw him with the crossbow guy hunting orcs in the forest.
Okay.
It's probably
Okay.
Big Al, man.
The
Let's
guy
just
behind the
open
green
up the
door.
Now, Big Al just said to be away on business.
Could
Finny?
Carolyn, could you tell us what Big Al looks like?
He's big and
Yeah, by
he's
your mind, you
No,
might
I
have got
mean,
a
you
good
probe somebody's mind, they think of Big Al. We'll know if he's the hairy guy.
Morphinder.
What are you doing, O'Carolyn?
Baldwin asked me, what does Big Al look like? Because I probed Stewie's mind, but Stewie didn't think about Big Al. Stewie told me with words that Big Al is away. We questioned Stewie with language, not with psychic
Yes.
ability.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Big Al looks like.
But you
I just
could.
know that he's
In probing the mind, would he get senses of things like maybe what Big Al looks like? It could be a thing that the thing does. Maybe there's a role.
All right.
Dungeon
So
Master, how
Pete,
often
you can't
can I
actually
use
speak
my-
because you can only speak rat. Right now, as you're convulsing.
Then how did you interpret what I said?
Nobody heard what you said. So, Tim, there's something you want to say?
Yes, I was asking the Dungeon Master, how often can I use my skill to probe people's minds?
We can do it like once every 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. So read thoughts over 3, create, detect presence. Okay, so
What's the time limit
it
for the
says
spell?
1A. 1A, range,
It takes one
spell.
action to do it.
All
It's-
right, well,
so
we're not
that's like-
doing actions.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
mean
are.
in combat that would be like one round. So every round or every 6 seconds you can probe a mind. What's the duration of the spell?
CONC, 1 minute. Conclusion,
so-
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, and you have to
Jesus.
like convulse more. All right. So,
Pete, you're so
Carolyn,
attractive.
anything else you want to do?
Me?
Sure. Or if anyone else want to do something.
Yeah, I
You're
think we
in
should
this
all
room.
we should all be taking turns, no?
Except the were rat.
I took all the women away, so just to be safe. You guys follow me.
You're saying, so Abiona, can you express more of what you're saying to the women?
Let's see. I don't think you can fight. If there's anything happen here, maybe we should just leave the room. Just follow me.
That's a sexist thing to say. Ah, you women, you're so defenseless. You can't fight.
And Lucy says,
With
I
a
don't want to
dungeon
fight.
master who does nothing but rape the characters.
And Lindsay says to Balda, I don't want to fight. I'm fine with leaving here. Like, mind your own business.
Really, my really.
Abiona, anything else you're saying?
It's just that it's the female character who is saying that these women can't fight.
Well, she says she can fight, really?
No, she said she
No,
doesn't
she
want to fight. She
doesn't
told
want to.
Baldwin, I don't want
You
to
were
fight.
right.
Just shut up, you stupid priest.
Yeah, that's why I think we should just leave.
Sure, where are we going? Woman with the
Let's go
bow?
up and help the woman upstairs and
Make some
clean up the house
sandwiches.
for her. So she's looking at all that dead bodies. Probably she'll be really afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, the women need to go
So,
clean up, I
Abiona,
guess.
do you want to move your character or do anything?
Yeah, I will move with Felicity and is
Kamina.
Camino coming?
I don't want to fight either, says Kamina.
Okay. Camino and Lizzie. I took them upstairs and teach them how to move the body, okay, find something to wrap up the dead body, move it outside in a pile for burial or burning.
You're teaching corpse disposal.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and Stewie say, I think your elf girl has the right idea. We're standing around doing nothing. We should be like paying our respects to the dead. And Stewie says, let's go. Finny, Dagbert.
Okay. They can deal with our friends changing form. We don't have to be all here.
Now we can open the damn
Carolyn
door.
does not like this development, and he feels very insulted that they've just walked right past his guitar.
You want to sing a song for the funeral?
He's busy. The guitar is weeping.
No. Because I'm afraid it might be my funeral. I don't trust these people, and I don't know who you are. And I don't know why I should trust you, except that obviously we have a common enemy, the orcs.
Ice the Sprite, are you doing anything?
It's Jane.
Carolyn, by the way, Ice and Sprite is a half orc, if you didn't know.
No offense. Some offense. Half offense.
None taken. I've never lived with the orcs. But I'm curious about this door.
You don't.
Sillywinker, what are you guys doing to Sillywinker?
Well,
Anything happening to me?
Die him. Die him.
I thought I was tied up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he's
both
already
manacled.
Sillywinker,
You're both-
you saying anything as you're watching Fjord Twitch next to you?
Looks a little twitchy.
Silly Wanker, have you ever transformed?
He's not tied to me, is he?
No,
I don't know
no.
how they
They're
tied you
socially
up.
distant. They're socially
I'm
And they
distant.
tied you to
away from
separate
him.
trees, right?
Yeah, you kept them
He's tied to
apart
a
just
wine
in
cask.
case. Silly Wanker, have you
Oh,
ever
that's
gone through the
lucky.
transformation?
So you guys doing anything else down there as everyone else has left?
Silly Wanker is chained to a butter churn.
Why do you guys open up the place, the cabinet?
Silly
I'm gonna go
Wanker,
examine the door.
have you ever
It's a
gone?
very strong metal door.
Is there a lock?
Yeah, there's a lock on it.
Is it
Silly,
locked?
Silly
Okay.
Yes,
Wanker,
it's
have
locked.
you ever gone through the transformation? Have you ever transformed?
Any window or
I
gate in the door?
No, there's no window in the door.
So I can't see through the door.
No, you
And
cannot.
it's locked.
The answer was no.
Silly Wanker, you said something too to the rest of the party?
Yeah, I'd say, hey, I feel fine, but as I say, I know that I was cursed. So, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Ice and Sprite, go ahead and open that door. Let's see who jumps out.
Well, it's locked. And I do not know how to pick a lock.
Really? You don't?
Really, I don't. Is there any
This
thieves
is
among us?
madness.
Hold it, it's locked from the outside? It's locked from this side or from the inside?
I don't know. It's just locked. Is there a keyhole?
Carpenter?
Yeah, there's a keyhole.
There's a keyhole, but I don't have a key. Anyone find a key?
There's a key. It'd be on the guy upstairs.
Yeah.
No idea.
I don't trust that one. Something's wrong.
Hang on, I'm trying to remember. Does Stewie have a big oblong head?
Yeah. Michael, I'm going to rest and meditate while I'm tied up.
That makes
Maybe I
sense.
can gain my spells back.
Stewie, this is what Stewie looks like.
Oh, did you send it out?
He's like an
No,
armored Santa Claus.
I just put Stewie back in the room for you to look at.
Oh, okay. I thought he might have had an oblong head shaped like a gourd, but two pointed sides.
Whatever that means.
Well, his name
I
is
get
Stewie.
it.
So
Oh, okay,
A
okay.
cartoon.
No, he's not that Stewie.
I thought he was a racehorse.
Anything else you want to do down here?
Well, we don't have a knock spell.
Let's look around and see if there's a key hanging around anywhere.
Yes, I'm going to roll my perception. And I did very well. I found the key.
Baldwin is absolutely positively sure there's nothing hidden in this room.
Wait. Morphinder, I have a
Yeah.
healing word. Can I help our transforming Fjord?
You don't
No.
believe that this is an injury.
All right.
Yeah, you know that healing word is to cure cuts and wounds and things like that.
Okay.
Bleeding stuff.
Second question. I have another skill is to speak with animals. Once he's a rat, can I talk to him?
Okay.
If you want to.
No, it
Animal
doesn't work.
language is really limited.
It
though.
doesn't work that way. It doesn't work on were creatures. Were
Okay,
creatures
good.
have a language. He can speak were rat.
All right, because he's just sitting there in his window squeaking, so get him back in the game.
So, Carolyn, do you have any other spells? You said you
I
had to
have a
speak with animals. Do you have anything else?
healing word, dissonant whispers, which sounds good on a romantic night. Comparative languages,
No,
understand.
that's
Boom.
not right. That's not right. Read that one again. It's not
My first
comparative
is
languages.
yeah,
That's a department.
Oh, that'll work.
yeah. Comprehend languages,
Yes,
Oh,
that will work.
whispers.
Wait a
Dissonant
minute.
whispers
Comparative
is
languages. Wasn't that an episode of Community?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
yeah, that TV show Community. I think that they were studying that or something. Or yeah, if you want to use comprehend languages, you can use that.
That will work.
All right, so I can comprehend and translate what our were rat wants to tell you guys.
So you have to cast a ritual. It'll take you 10 minutes to cast that as a ritual unless you want to spend a spell slot and do it instantly.
Not worth it. They're going to open the door.
Honestly, nothing I ever say is really.
Yeah, so you want to use the ritual, the 10-minute ritual, to be able to comprehend languages for the next hour?
No need.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything, or do you want to
Do
go
we
upstairs
hear
with
movement behind the door?
I don't know, you're kind of like far away.
Well, I thought Eisensprite was standing by the door. I guess he moved.
I mean, if Eisensprite want to listen at the door, he could do that, but then Eisensprite would know.
I would like to listen at the door because I can't get through it. Maybe I can hear something.
You
Do I need to
kind
roll
of
anything?
hear some kind of like a little kind of rattling and thudding sounds.
Budding.
Rattling. You mean
said
like
rattling. Rattling,
chains?
butler. You mean butling like a butler? Like someone serving something to somebody?
No,
No.
I said rattling and thumping kind of sounds.
Bumping. I thought
baby
you said
mouse?
butling.
Paul, I'm not really sure what you said. Is a little bit kind of fuzzy sounding.
Oh, I thought you said butling.
No,
Butlering.
rattling. Rattling.
Okay. I heard the rattling. I didn't hear the bumping. I thought you
I
said
think
bumping.
he
You
said.
said
I thought he said butting.
I said
No.
thumping.
Oh, I didn't hear
Thumping.
thumping the first time. No.
Yeah, I said rattling and thumping.
Could someone be dancing back there?
Doesn't sound that graceful.
Right.
Rattling,
my
bumping,
music.
thumping, butting. That sounds like someone dancing.
Does it sound like someone? I'm going up there, and does it sound like someone transforming?
Yeah, they've heard me
I don't
transform.
know that you could discern what transforming is like
I'm
through a
s-
door, and you don't know how far away it is.
Can I pick
You
the
don't hear
lock?
you don't hear rat squeaking.
We don't?
You don't hear rats squeaking like
I don't think it's a rat
Fjord was doing.
issue. It's not a rat issue. Is there growling?
you can roll a perception, or let me roll a perception for you. You don't really hear anything. You can't really tell what you're hearing through the door.
Can I pick the lock, even though I don't know how to do that?
Sure, go ahead
You
and
had a
try.
key.
Which skill set do I use then?
You can use your dex and roll a 20-sided die.
Okay, do I do it?
No, you fail.
Oh, the door's not open.
But I rolled a 19.
Yeah, you still fail.
But that's really good.
Yeah, and you don't know how to pick a lock.
But
You could have rolled a 20, you still would have failed.
Okay, I'm thinking of a phrase for you, Michael. And it rhymes with duck off.
All right, so Brian, for you, you have to roll a 35. How about that?
Well, I could have done that. I know how to cheat.
All right, anyone else want to do something?
Me. I want to ask why in this room is there a guy with a flour sack on top of his head in the center of the room?
He's
That
not
was
there.
Stewie before.
Oh, so Stewie. Okay, Stewie was.
That was Stewie originally tied up.
Oh, okay.
And that was originally on the map, and I can't remove it. But I put like a Stewie character over it.
Over on top.
But
Kinky.
now Stewie is not there, but the guy is left. The flower set guy is left there.
Oh, Carolyn says, "You guys are crazy, but crazy can't be denied. Stand aside, laddies. Stand aside, laddies."
I've stood
That's
aside.
Yeah.
And O'Carolyn takes his warhammer and he aims it definitely at the door and he rolls a die. I
At
guess.
the door or the lock?
The lock. How do you open a door with your warhammer?
I don't. I respect my
very
hammer.
carefully.
What?
Very carefully.
Ah. So he carefully aims his warhammer at the latch, door handle, whatever you call those things that you open.
Okay.
And does he have to roll a die, Dungeon Master?
Yeah, roll a 20-sided die.
And he only gets an 18.
That's good, though.
You smack the door. Roll a... Are you using two hands or one hand?
Only one hand.
Then roll a
What
D8.
she said.
Roll it again.
Roll a D8.
So clear
roll a
your
D8.
tray and roll an 8-sided die. If you were using two hands, you would be rolling more damage.
Clear. And roll the 20 die again.
No,
an
8-sided die.
die.
8 die.
8.
Oh, I didn't have to take away the 20 die. And I only get a 2. So 18 plus 2.
No,
20?
not plus.
You just get two.
Just 2 for damage.
You feel this vibration going through your hand and up your arm and into your shoulder as you strike the door. And, you know, this shockwave is coming back at you as you hit the door really, really hard. And you see kind of like a little dent in the door where you hit it.
And I say, what the hell is this? Some magic on this door?
No, it's not magic. It's just like you hit a very solid object with your hammer, and the force is rebounding back through the hammer, and you did very little damage to the door, but mostly the force rebounded back up into your arm. And you gave it a very good blow. And then, when you hit something, so imagine that you take your hand and you slap it on a brick wall. Yeah, it's going to hurt your hand as much as it hurts the wall.
Oh, gonna ruin me love life for a week.
I don't know. It was a vibrator.
You're still recording, right?
Of course.
All right,
Always.
please, can you do nothing for this?
Perhaps a little ointment.
Here's some horse liniment. Rub that on it.
And not
Rub
that
it
where
together.
that opened the door with his teeth.
Stick him on the door. He'll chew through it.
They can chew through concrete. Yeah. Dungeon
Anyone
Master?
else want to do anything?
But he did damage.
Yeah.
So
You see like a little kind of like dent in the door.
So we know that it's possible to break through it. What did the sounds behind the door change to after there was a loud clang on the door?
Are you listening?
Yes.
Are you going up?
Are you telling us what it says?
You hear some kind of like more kind of shaking metal kind of thing, and maybe there's some kind of growling back there.
Okay, I think we should not open the door now. The growling might be a clue. We'll open it in the morning.
Another cage. Oh, I wasn't in the room.
Yeah, it's some shippy shapers in there.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a long rest here?
Yes. Yes.
I want a long rest to get my spell points and hit points back. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna blow off and heal up. Oh, actually, I don't. I already did that. I healed up. But
Did you hear everybody?
yeah, that's the thing. I can blow my final. If we do a long rest, we can get our points back, right?
Right.
Sure, if you
So
can take a long rest.
we're in a basement in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And Abalonia is upstairs with these strangers. I'm hoping we don't hear a scream.
Upstairs you hear something like, let me see.
Moving stuff around, wrapping, and then we get some simple food to eat. So we actually rest peacefully.
She wants her back.
Upstairs, you, if what's his name is listening, so Carolyn, you hear some voice upstairs going, Colby's here! Colby!
Yeah, that sounds really restful.
I thought you said COVID is here.
Colby.
It's here.
And Anton too!
Yeah, that's really restful. Moving their dead friends and family. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
All right, so are you gonna do anything else? You would just want to take a rest.
I'm gonna take a rest right here by Sackboy. And you're gonna. Anybody need hit points?
Yeah, I think we all
If we're
do.
gonna rest, we ought to be good.
Okay, so
Need
let's do
cheese.
it. We're gonna take a long rest in this dark basement.
All right,
Enjoying
so the
smells.
4 of you guys or the 5 of you are gonna stay in the basement together.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Good,
leave my
good.
friend Rat.
Okay. Oh, Carolyn,
Somebody's
you're gonna
gotta
stay in the
watch him.
basement with those other 4 that you don't know
No.
that well.
No, I'm going to go upstairs and see what's going on up there. All these slishy, slurpy sounds. So, 2 moves at a time. I'm at the. Stewie is at the top of the stairs.
Sure, let me find the map.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
switching maps for them?
Yeah, I'm switching maps for them.
Okay, that's okay.
So we have a lot of dead people, and we have O'Carolyn and Abiona up here.
I see
And
Silly
no-
Wanker up there too.
So we're gonna move Sillywanker and Baldwin and Fjord and where's Eisenspray? Eisenspray here?
You should
I was
be.
there. I'm here. I'm in.
He's by the well.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna move you guys off to the side,
Yeah.
outside to the left side of the house.
Okay, while you
And
run
you're just
them, I'm
not
I'm gonna take a potty break. I will return.
I'm just gonna, actually gonna put the 4 of you by the cellar door.
I'm still convulsing and screeching.
And so then the other people, you guys are up top. This is Vinny, Amina. We have like Joanna here with you, Joni, Lizzie. I don't know, I can't find the other guy. So anyways, just like whatever you want to do, you can do.
Abiona?
Abiona?
Okay. We clean up the body. Can we move the body outside?
Sure. You want to move all the bodies outside?
Yeah. Ask them where is the best way to just dig a hole or burn them.
You
You
mean
have
the
a
orc
fireplace.
bodies or their
All
friend bodies?
The villagers, they need funerals.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to like clear out the orcs, you can do that.
Yeah, we clean up the orcs and then we start washing the floor. So to get rid of the smell and
Why,
move the
this is
dead
not our,
body to
this is not,
we have a barn house, right? A barn somewhere. Maybe a storeroom somewhere. We move the villagers' dead body over there first.
The barn you see has been burned down.
Okay, but there's still a location there, right?
Yeah.
then that's a good place to burn the orc bodies.
Yeah, okay.
But
We'll use that too.
but you have that wizardess orc woman thing, and don't you need to search the bodies and see if they have any maps or any?
Yeah, we do that. Did we find
What-
anything?
Yeah, you see that the wizardess, the priestess woman, has some leather armor. It's elvish looking.
Okay,
Elvish
so
looking.
we
What is that doing on an orc?
we remove all the variable from the dead body.
Okay. You want to do anything else with the valuables that you find?
Can the priest cast a spell on them and find out their origins or recognize what they're
The
from?
priest is downstairs. He's not with you.
Yeah, but can he?
We leave it for tomorrow. It's not a hurry. And then we remove the dead body of the villagers. And we put them in a room somewhere. There must be some empty houses. People ran away. We can use it temporarily.
No, no. This is like there's the main farmhouse and there's a barn. There's a smithy that's burned down. There's an outhouse. That's it.
I asked, where do you usually bury your dead?
Well, we haven't actually had any dead.
Of course you have. You've been living here for years,
Yeah,
right?
no, man.
Yeah, we've been living here for years, not that long, only 5 years.
Okay, so you don't have a graveyard somewhere?
And
No,
no
we
children
actually
died.
haven't had any kids here.
Oh,
And
religiously.
Silly Wanker, you're
so-
downstairs.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, how about we just move them, cover them under a tree first or next to the well? What do you think?
Sure, you can do that. So let's say that you move all the bodies to the well,
Yeah.
next to the well. But you want to
Do we
get
really
water, you
want-
have to like go walk
Do
by
we
the
really
dead
want
bodies to
corpses
get
by
water.
the water supply?
No, we're not polluting it. We just,
Is
but the thing is, we
groundwater?
don't have a religious place nearby. Otherwise, we'll move it up. But we only have a bunch of really tired people. That's the best we can do. Just move it outside the house, which is very close to the well. Okay, but we know we should not pollute the well. Don't worry.
Oh well.
Or you can put them into the basement, which is cold, cooler, because you store the butter down there.
Well, the smell would be there. It's trapped inside the house. Nobody
Okay.
put that body in the basement.
That would
They
drive our little were rat
put
crazy.
food in the basement in the old days.
Just burn them.
It depends on the religion. They don't. Some religion don't allow you to burn the body.
that all the bodies that you got?
There's
Yeah, I
some.
think you got all the bodies.
Yeah, but you don't let us go over there. I thought you said there are some on the left side, but I didn't see it on the map.
Well, that was on the other map. So you actually are going to go around the farmhouse grounds and collect all the dead bodies. Do you want to get
Yes.
rid of the slave too that
Yeah, we'll
Baldwin
free
killed?
them.
No, there's a goblin with a crushed head on
We'll free them
the
with the
right
orc.
side of the house.
They came with the orc. The slave.
There's a goblin with the orcs, and Baldwin killed it.
No, that is not true. He accidentally ran into my hammer.
There's two slaves here. They're not dead.
Actually, those slaves are gone.
Okay.
But
Fine.
as a ranger, you see that there are human tracks.
Where?
Kind of where you said you saw some slaves, but actually you don't see slaves. You see human tracks like running across the field,
Okay. Okay,
running
they just
across the
ran away.
cornfield.
Okay. So they
So
ran
you
away.
noticed that there were some humans with the orcs earlier, but you noticed that there are human footsteps running across the cornfield.
So the human betrayed the human?
I
They
don't know
Well,
who could answer that question for you.
Okay, it's like I'm going this through my mind.
She's making shit up in her head.
And so, yeah, so that's what you see. You can draw any kind of conclusion that you want.
Okay. So they are still in the basement.
Who's still in the basement? The rest of the
priest.
party, they're all in the basement, except for you're here with all the farmhouse people and O'Carolyn. And you've been like working with them to clean all the bodies up. Are you having any kind of conversation with anybody as you're
Yeah, I'll
working
try
on
to
cleaning the
get
bodies?
information from the women. Let's see.
So
Do
just
you know
talk to
why
Lizzie.
people? Huh?
Just talk to Lizzie then.
Yeah, I talked to Leslie. Leslie, why do the orcs attack you guys?
I don't know. I
They
mean, we
are.
just make butter here. We're farmers. It's
Who do
like
you
been a
sell
good
to?
life here. You know, it's
Okay,
out in the wilderness. Um, it's not away from the city, but you know, land is really good here. Land is really fertile. We had like a really good farm.
you make butter. I mean, who are you selling the butters to?
Oh, we sell them to the towns nearby. You know, there's some places in Phandalin, for example. Other
Also, do
places in
I know their
Tribor.
brand? Have I heard of their brand? I used it before.
Um, well, you know, Stonehill Inn, they use our butter.
Okay.
And Millie, her croissants. She uses our butter exclusively for her special croissants.
Okay. Well, yeah, we go to Millie almost every day.
Yeah, you know her croissants.
Yeah, I know. I lived there for quite a while. I came from there. Our
Yeah,
friends
so you
are.
must. Yeah, so you know, so Millie, they come by. Damn, you know, her husband Ansel, he was actually supposed to come by and pick up a cartload of butter. I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him. He hasn't arrived yet. Maybe he'll arrive in the next day or two.
Oh, he came regularly, I assume.
Yeah, you know, every couple months, Ansel will come out. Um, you you know, just you know, like when the moon is full, Ansel's going to be here.
Yeah.
Why has the full moon? So can you tell me who's locked up downstairs?
Why do you think someone's locked up downstairs?
We heard sound inside the room.
Well, we're not really supposed to go down there too much. Big Al and Stewie, they really don't like us to spend too much time in the cellar there. Mostly Stewie and Big Al, they take care of the cellar.
No. Good. We just heard
You are Stewie.
here.
She's talking to Lizzie or somebody.
Yeah, Lizzie.
Now you see.
So your guys, this is just as they're like moving bodies around and cleaning
Yeah,
up the
yeah,
house,
we're
just like
cleaning
chatting
up.
with the women.
Chatting. Okay, do we have anything to eat? We can eat something, and then I'll bring some food down for them.
Yeah, well, we can just like see if we can sort through the kitchen. It's like
You
those.
have butter, so you make bread, I assume.
We make butter. Yeah, we make bread too. But man, the orcs, they really trashed this place. We had a lot of food stored here, but I don't know, we can kind of like look and see what's salvageable. There's a lot
Okay.
of disgusting stuff. It's like orc mess everywhere.
Or we can just go milk some cow.
Oh, cows. I haven't seen their cows. Oh man, Big Al's gonna be upset if we can't find
Yeah,
Petunia.
well,
Petunia's his prize cow. She makes the best milk. That's Petunia
it should still be in the
exclusively makes our
field.
top quality butter.
I think I saw the cows in the field, right?
Did you see a cow? Where was that?
Oh, I thought they are in the field. I just don't know. We came from the other directions.
Do you guys remember that?
I think so, but it's really far away. I don't know.
So Lorraine, you remember, Abiona remembers seeing cows as you entered Coneyberry.
Yeah, I think so. This on the map.
And you said, yeah, and you said you went to look at the cows, right?
Yeah.
And you noticed that they had brands that said BAK.
Uh-huh. That's the farm.
So the owner of the farm is Big Al Callahorn.
BAK. Okay.
And so anyway, so Lizzie says, oh, Al's prize cow Petunia, it's not here. Cows are all gone.
Oh,
I'd be so upset that the cows are missing because otherwise we can't make butter.
all of them? I thought we would have like more than a few dozen.
The barn has burned down and all the animals that would have been in the barn have run away.
Oh.
If you
Maybe
want
we
to
can round
track
them up.
them, you can probably find tracks.
Yeah, I think you can round them up. Cows actually know where they belong. They can find home sometimes.
So maybe they'll wander their way back.
Yeah. Oh, in the morning we can help you a bit, because I run up horses. I'm not really experienced with cows, but you can tell me what to do. So I'm being friendly, being helpful, so see if they can give me more information.
Okay, so is there anyone else you want to talk to? Oh, Carolyn, do you want to talk to anybody while you're up there too? Are you,
Camina.
No.
Carolyn, are you
I
also
want to know
helping
what
too?
happened to the lady on the second floor. Where is she? Where's the guy that was with her?
That's
Joni?
Hinkle and Joni are over here. So if you want to talk to them, you can talk to them.
Are they a couple?
I don't
Good
know,
first
go
click.
talk to them.
So Carolyn calls down, Abiona Lass, can you come upstairs for a moment?
Let's say
Yeah.
that just Hinkle and Joni are going to go downstairs so we can all stay on the second floor or stay on the first floor.
Okay. Do you two mind if you come downstairs for a minute?
Yeah, and they go down with you to
Trump, Trump,
Help.
Trump, Trump, Trump.
to help clean up and stuff because they don't want to just like.
Be useless, like me.
So of course we say ask Joni where her parents are.
So my parents are in Tribor. Tribor is a town to the east. It's like a larger town to the east.
Okay, so they left town before the attack.
No, I mean Joni. You can see she's not a kid. She's like a young woman.
Yeah, but she's still at home.
No, she's here on the farm. So if you ask where her parents live in Tribor.
Okay, she works here.
Yeah. So Joni lives here.
Hmm.
You know, it's like she's not a kid, so this is where she works. She lives and works on the farm. Oh, it's horrible. It's so. Oh, you saved us from such these horrible monsters. Oh, there's such horrible people. Such horrible beasts.
To calm down. It's over now. Do you have any plan? Do you want to stay here? You want to go back to your family?
I don't know. I'll talk to Al later.
Okay.
Probably
talk to
want to
Al.
go back.
How long you been working for Al?
Oh, just a couple years, like 3 years.
So you take care of the cow, the milking.
Yeah, I helped with the cows.
Okay. Then we may need your help tomorrow to round up the cows. They seem to be like running wild. They left. So,
Okay. Anyone else want to do something?
I'm
Yeah.
going to help Lizzie come in to make some food, like basic bread and soup.
And so you're not going to rest.
Oh, no. Of course we are, but we got to eat.
Okay. You know, bread takes a long time to make.
No, really, they're fast bread. You don't have to wait until it arrives.
Dude, she's
Okay, you
been
make fast
doing
bread.
that. She makes bread all the time now.
And
Okay.
you know, in the old days, they have proof that they prepare, in the kitchen where they rise the bread really fast.
Okay.
So
Anything else? So let's say that you make some food and
what?
you have.
Basic, nothing really fancy, and then we rest.
Okay.
We'll
And
take
you,
watch.
if you
Michael,
go down in the base, sorry.
we're going to take watch because we can't rule out the orcs will come again. Okay.
So you're taking watches.
Yes, we take turn. We have more than a few people. Come on.
Okay. So you mean just the people upstairs are going to take watch and you're leaving the guys in the basement alone?
How many guys in the basement?
There are 4, 5 in the
Really?
basement. 4 in the basement.
Okay.
Sillywanker, Eisensprite, Fjord, and Baldwin are in the basement.
Okay.
Sort
I'm
of fjord.
gonna drop some food to them and say, we're gonna rest for the night. Are you gonna rest in the basement?
Yes.
And you know, Sillywanker is just Sillywanker, and Fjord is fully rat hybrid.
Okay. So
And he's
he
kind of
won't-
like snapping away and trying to get loose.
I throw a piece of bread. No, I throw a piece of cheese to him.
And he kind of like grabs it off the floor with his mouth and is
Very happy. now.
voraciously chewing at it
I
and snarling at anybody who gets too close to him.
photographed
defending
him
his
doing
territory.
this.
Sounds like me every meal.
See, it works. Okay. Animal friendship.
All right, so now you're all taking a rest.
Yes.
Yes, we're taking a rest, and I just gathered a couple of men up here, and we will take turn to watch.
Okay. So let's say it's the next morning now.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay! Got my spell points back.
Did he change
you all-
back?
So
Tim's got his
yeah,
cat too.
Fjord is changing back, and now Fjord, you're really tired. You have 2 levels of exhaustion now. You feel like you haven't rested,
Throughout. Yeah.
and so Fjord, you don't have your hit points back. If you lost any, did you lose any
Okay.
hits?
I'm gonna offer him more.
mean-
tea.
Not as far as
Earlier the other day, but you already told us we didn't get any back.
Yeah, you didn't get any back. Everyone else has rested, and everyone else is at full hit points and spell points. But
Yeah.
you have not rested.
No, because I was.
Yeah, you're like struggling all night trying to get out of your bonds.
I'm perfectly good with that.
Gerald's game.
And so now it's morning. Basement guys, you want to go down to the basement, or do you want to stay up here on the first floor?
I say we leave. I mean, we really don't need to do
We have
anything
nothing to
else
do
here.
here. We can't prove anything, and because we'll never know who the guy with the crossbow is.
We was going to a
Oh, we
temple
just
anyway,
opened the
so-
door.
Yeah.
They'll open the door to let him out now that the moon is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could just leave. Let's go get stuff. How do I level up?
So let's like go down to the basement over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to know what that room is over there that's all by itself. With magically moving grates.
Yeah.
Well, you can see that shit.
Yeah.
No, we can't see it at all. It's totally invisible to us. The gray room with the brown chest, and oh, now it's gone.
You ruined it.
Okay, unmanacle, silly wanker.
Yay!
Unmanacle, fjord. Reluctantly.
I mean, thank you.
Reluctantly.
I understand.
Reluctantly
Understand.
trapped by the starting line. Engines humping and thumping in line.
Jesus.
Or you see the door open,
Bum ba-dum bum. It was locked from the inside.
and this guy comes out. He doesn't have a crossbow. It's just like this big guy. He's big.
Big Al!
He doesn't look that big to me.
Big Al!
Hey, kids.
And he says, he walks out and says, "Who the fuck are you guys?
We came here to help.
Troopers,
Are
we're
you
here to save
downstairs
you.
now? Abby, are you going down for the morning to bring them breakfast?
Go down.
I wasn't there, sorry.
Everything's fine. We're here to help.
Who are you?
I
And
am,
who's we?
No.
Stuart will talk to him, right? Stuart right here.
Where's Stewie?
He's not down here. He's upstairs.
No, he came
We
down.
got rid of your arcs.
Orcs.
The orc problem. We're exterminators. You all
Oh, no,
running.
exterminator.
Who are you? I mean, I'm sorry. Who are you? You?
I'm Al.
That's,
My ranch.
Yeah.
Why were you hidden in that room, locked inside that room all night, Al?
Well, there's just sometimes men have to do stuff.
I fully understand that. Trust me here, but like, what kind of stuff?
Guys, do we really even care?
That's
We're
so-
on
so
our way
what-
to a temple. They got
what
stuff
happened
to give
down
us,
here?
that'd be great. Let's move on.
Well, came to rescue everyone, and I think they're upstairs. But there was a commotion about something behind this door, and we threw. I think it was. I don't remember, like spells, and there was a giant brute, a brooding brute behind the door, and then finally it opened, and it's just you, and we're like, WTF?
UTF.
Down to fuck. DTF? Down to fuck?
No, UTF. Up. He likes to be on the bottom, so up.
So
We don't
anyways,
care if he's a werewolf or what, guys. I mean, he's dealing with the same problems that we're dealing with. Okay?
I was hinting that when I said I felt his pain.
Why don't we just, hey, you got anything to offer us for helping out, for getting your farm back? If not, then we'll take off.
And it says, let me figure what happened up there. And like Stewie comes down and says, Big Al, we got attacked when you were down here. Most of the farmhands are dead. These guys, they seemed like they killed all the orcs after we were captured. And Big Al kind of looks at you and says, did you guys do that? Did you kill off all the orcs?
Most
Sir?
of them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Of the ones that ran away in fear.
Some got away.
In fear.
You know, if they got away, then they may have warned their comrades.
Yep, they're gonna bring more.
We were too busy saving all your people to run after them.
Oh.
Sorry.
And then
Anybody got cheese? Kill an egg for cheese.
we'll say like, and Lizzie says, like, comes out and says, all the cows are gone too.
There goes the cheese.
You guys
Cows
might
are
want to
gone.
just go head back to town. You guys are not safe here at the farm.
Well,
You don't know when the cows come home.
and
We
so
got no
Al,
cows.
so it says the cows are gone. What else is up there? And Stewie says like they burned down the barn. All the animals are gone. Burned down the smithy. And then you guys said some of them got away.
We don't know.
Well, we know some got away. We watched them run away, but we were too busy helping people to
So what
go
kind of
after
what kind of orcs were these?
that ran away. Cowards.
Anything else you noticed about them?
They were
They were
cowards.
burned.
They have one magic user.
Whoa.
No,
she's dead.
the magic user's dead.
They had one magic user. Can you tell us about the magic user?
An attractive
Body's
young
up
woman
there.
who was old.
Abiona, do you want to like tell them about the magic user or anything? Or
What's doing
It's not, actually, I'm not an expert in magic, so somebody who's an expert should describe it.
Tribal shaman.
What kind of level and stuff.
Enough of the talk about orcs. What were you doing in that room when all the fighting was here? And Stewie, you. Why did you say he was away on business when all the time you knew he was there? You're not even surprised he came out of that room and we banged on the door and nothing opened. What the hell's going on? Tell us the truth.
are you casting a spell, or you're just asking that?
I don't have a spell to cast to force people to do that.
He's just talking.
I mean, are
have-
you using the detect thoughts to read their minds, or are you not? Or are
No,
you just
not at
thought-
the
talking?
moment.
I thought that spell was done.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the next
I mean,
day.
if you want to cast that, then you could cast it. But if you just say that, it says,
Sorry.
Why
hey,
don't
you
we
know,
leave these
we
jokes
appreciate
alone?
what you've been how you helped us out, but you know, sometimes I don't see why we have to tell you everything about our lives.
I agree. Let's move on.
I'm with him
So,
for this. If you're not gonna.
We're pretty smart dudes. We know what's going on. They're dealing with the problem the best they can.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you mean? And actually Stewie is there too, and he says, they got a rat problem over there,
Yep.
these guys. And Big Al says, what do you mean you got a rat problem? So you guys got a rat problem?
No rats. What else?
We don't have a
Yeah.
rat problem. We just have a problem.
We control it, and you just like the way you guys are controlling your problem.
You guys
The
are
way it is.
controlling it. How long have you had your rat problem?
This is our first time.
Your first time.
Yep.
You're in for a trip then.
Yeah, that's why we're going to the temple. Maybe we could find something to help us out.
I don't think you'll find anything at the temple.
Well, gotta try.
Where will we find something if we had a problem?
Can you tell me about your problem?
Whoever told you,
I don't know enough about the
we
problem.
got cursed.
Cursed? How long ago
Yeah.
were you cursed?
I don't know what was it, 3 days ago? 4
No,
days
it's
ago?
been
About a week
while.
ago.
Week
Like
ago?
a week
Okay.
or so. Oh, you guys are just fresh.
Well,
Right.
no shit.
So we seen if we
Oh.
could find something at the temple, find some money so we could pay somebody. So that's where we're
No,
going.
man, it's not so easy.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like he looks like he's in bad shape over there, your buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
You get more tired. Tomorrow will be even worse.
Why?
It's like he's just new to the change. It's gonna wear him out until he learns to control it.
Wear him out.
I didn't think of that, but Tim is like master of puns.
I've been told I'm insane.
You know, you can
Well.
decide. You can decide if you want to live with it, or you can decide if you want to fight it, or you can decide if you want to like get rid of it. Oh,
Well, we want to do all of it. Want to live with it, fight it, and get rid of it.
So far, we're living with it, fighting it by taking care of it, and of course, I'd want to get rid of it. Why wouldn't I want to get rid of it? If you had acne, you'd want to get rid of it. If you had a boil on your toe, you'd want to get rid of it.
And if you knew how to do it, if you could have got rid of it, you would have done it already. So
Instead of locking yourself in
really?
a room like a bitch.
well, you know, I've had it for 5 years now.
shit.
And you know, when you're hunting orcs, sometimes there are advantages.
Why
And
are
so-
you hunting orcs?
Like-
What
Are
would
you a
cause them to come
werewolf or
after
a
your
real
farm?
rat? We're rats.
What are they looking for?
What are they looking
Probably
for?
the people who killed all the orcs.
Orcs are
We
just orcs.
defend this area of land. You know they're orcs. We've seen them moving in. They're moving into the temple.
From where?
They're in the Savas, south of Konigsberg. There are a lot of
What do
them.
they want? What do they want with the temple? Why is it so special?
I don't know. They just like are. There used to be were rats out there, but now these orcs have taken over. A lot of them. Too many for us. We're just trying to lie low, keep them away. But seems like we didn't lie low enough for them. But
Say hunting them is not lying low at all, would you?
what do you mean hunting them? What are you talking about?
Come now, what's that thing called? Bow?
He doesn't have the
Crossbow.
crossbow now.
I
But
know,
does
but I
he-
know you have a crossbow.
We all have crossbows. You don't have a crossbow?
No, I have my
I'm not
trusty hammer.
supposed to
And
wear
if you don't want to feel my trusty hammer, you'll tell me the
Yeah.
truth. What the hell is
Jesus.
going on?
What the hell?
Hefty.
Well, you're a little
Oh, yeah.
bossy little
What's the
squirt,
secret?
aren't you?
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
what I've been told, and you're pissing me off.
Hey, we
You're
don't know this
pissing me
guy.
off
This guy
too,
just
and I'm
showed up
twice the
with us.
size of you.
We don't
Yeah,
know
but
this
there's
I'm
more
guy.
about
only
it.
half the bard that I am, and at that point, I use my dissonant whisper.
If you guys don't, you don't know this guy, so you want to beat the shit out of him, go ahead.
Try it, laddie. Try it, you rat beasts.
So, Carolyn, you're gonna cast dissonant whispers on him?
Yeah, but what does it do? It says psychic damage and flee. Save.
Yeah, it
death.
makes him.
Why are you attacking the leader?
Why are
it
you
makes-
so blind? Don't
It's
you see
obvious
what's going on here?
here?
Who's more dangerous, the orcs or these liars?
Who you call me
Definitely.
a liar, you little shit?
I'm calling you a liar, you big ass.
You're gonna come over here? You need to punch out your face, you little shit?
I don't need to do any punching at all. And at that point, what is this dissonant whisper, Morphinder?
Hey,
What
Michael,
it does-
I'm going to cast Calm Emotion.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, okay. What do we do?
basically, it just calms everybody.
I mean, what do I have to roll? I have to roll like a saving throw?
Let me see. Charisma, yeah, they get a charisma saving throw.
So O'Carolyn
If they
and
choose
Big Al.
to. They can choose to fail if they want to, so.
So O'Carolyn, are you going to choose to fail, or are you going to resist the calm
I'm gonna
emotion?
resist. I'm gonna
All right,
resist. I don't know who he is. He's
roll your
blind.
saving
Doesn't he
throw.
see that we're the ones that are being used?
O'Carolyn, roll your 20-sided die.
11.
He did
And
not.
that's a charisma save. What's your charisma, O'Carolyn?
Hang on, I have to look for these things. I don't even know where. Oh, charisma is a spellcasting ability.
Silly
Yeah.
wanker,
it's
you're
one of
attacking
your
Silly
her.
Wanker,
ability.
what's your saving throw? Is it a 14 now?
Oh, you talking about me?
No.
Yeah, you cast a spell.
14,
It should-
yes.
So O'Carolyn fails.
Lose.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
least I
actually,
tried.
maybe not.
Does he have
O'Carolyn's a
plus?
bard. I think he makes it.
I'm
So
Huh?
look on your sheet and look
Yeah.
at saving throws. Like the first page,
oh, first page. I'm already
kind
on
of
the
like
fourth
the
page.
left hand and at the top. It should have saving throws. And next to charisma, what does it say?
Hang on,
Plus
I'm scrolling.
to the top, first page.
Saving throws, it says dexterity 1, charisma 5.
Yeah, so that's a 16. So you make your save.
Okay.
Ooh. And now I'm pissed at you, whoever you are.
You don't know he's
Yes, silly-
through it.
No, he's not using subtle spell. It's very obvious that Silly Wanker cast a spell at them.
Just try to
So
calm
Big
down
Al
here.
fails his save.
So Al is calm.
Al is calming down, but O'Carolyn is unaffected by the spell. So O'Carolyn, what are you doing?
Well, now that Al is calm, there's no reason for O'Carolyn to throw a dissonant whisper at him, except that it might be fun, because we haven't rolled our die in a while. So I'm not going to inflict any psychic damage, but I am going to ask Aberneth? Lorraine.
Abiona.
Abiona.
I am going to ask Abiona to intervene so that Abiona can try to persuade a newly calm Stewie to tell us why were the orcs attacking this place. Orcs don't normally attack farms for no reason. Why were you
Yeah, they
hunting
do.
the orcs? Why are they taking the temple? What's there that they want? And where are they coming? And should we go there?
You know why the orc attacked you guys? I know you just say don't know, but I think you kind of know.
Orcs
They're
are
orcs.
orcs.
The
Orcs
evil
are orcs.
creatures. They will attack anything.
How
That's a
convenient.
racist
know-
thing to say.
Streaming?
Yes,
Boring?
because I'm a very racist guy.
All I know is that there's a
He's recording
commotion
this.
going on. They're orcs, and they're other
We've always
orcs,
known it.
and they seem to be
orcs.
at
No, I'm
war,
racist
and then
against
they're
orcs.
trying to take over territory.
So they're more aggressive than before.
They're going crazy. They're like moving all over the place. I
Okay.
don't know. It might be that dragon around, but the orcs are all on the move.
Okay.
Uh,
We should go to the
Yeah,
temple
dragon.
and check it out.
The dragon
Is
is
it the ice dragon?
displacing.
Is that dragon the ice
Oh,
dragon?
yeah. Have you guys,
Yeah.
you have seen that thing flying around?
yeah.
Is it the ice dragon
We
you're talking
followed one.
about?
That ice dragon, yeah.
Like,
New.
Okay. And he's living. The ice dragon's over there, up in the temple.
Up in the temple. No. The ice dragon's up in the mountains.
Oh, you're thinking
somewhere.
of the other.
Dragon.
Okay.
What are you
The
thinking
one
about?
that was like Conlon.
we have fought a dragon before, maybe not that one.
There's some dragons flying around, terrorizing the place. Orcs are all over the place. Orcs are on the move. Orcs used to be up in the mountain. They usually kept to themselves, but now you see these groups. They're fighting each other. They're fighting everybody.
Maybe they were displaced by the dragon too.
No, I think the dragon's using them.
Anyways, about
I
your
think-
rat problem.
The dragon is displacing them.
Yeah. Maybe we should go to the temple and check it out.
Good idea.
And so,
What about our rat problem?
so
We
you
bring it
guys are
with
just
us.
going to try to live with it? You want to try to like get rid of it?
You know how to get
Yeah.
rid of it?
You know how to control it? Tell us. Doesn't look like you do a very good job if you have to stay behind a door.
Well, there's certain nights you can't control it. You can give into it if you want, and you can just become what you're going to become and stay that way. Or else you can keep your mind and you can resist it. You can't resist it 100% of the time. And so that's what I do. I stay myself, but I know that certain nights of the month I gotta lock myself away and keep my friends safe.
Are you saying there are certain nights of the month you're just not yourself?
Yeah, yeah. Moon is like once every moon. You just can't stay yourself. You get all grumpy and cramps come. Changes
need some
you,
sort of
makes you
shield.
really moody. What'd you
A
say?
complete change in personality, right?
You
Yeah.
need some sort of shield.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Silly Winker.
I say we just need some sort of shield, man, to protect ourselves.
Shield? Yeah,
Perhaps
yeah.
some medicine.
There's some winged shields too that I hear some people have that are really good protection.
Okay, guys, we're getting
Always,
too far.
always.
But there's some people that just give into it. They become, what they're gonna turn into, and sometimes we gotta put those people down.
You mean like insult them?
We can
Yes,
say that we put them
totally.
down under the ground.
You mean they never change back?
Well, they
I
can.
mean, kill them.
If you give in, eventually you can change as much as you want.
Like be an instant were rat. Like
You don't want to make
Yeah.
me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
You
Yeah,
become
you
a
see some-
conclave that takes over minds, guys, remember?
And nor would it make any sense for me to be it, but then I would lose all my magic ability when I'm a rare rat.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that if you give in, eventually you'll have a measure of control?
If you give in, it'll take over your mind and change who you are. But you can change whenever you want to. And then you get extra powers. Like
And
me.
then there'll be certain days of the month where you'll have no control.
No, if you give in, you can control it whenever you want.
whenever you want. Whenever.
But
Nah.
if you
Whenever.
if you resist it, you could say who you are. I'm not gonna let it take over my mind. Not gonna turn me into a monster that's gonna kill all my friends. But it means that I have to fight it all the time. And then in certain months, certain nights of the month, I can't fight it anymore, and I have to keep myself safe from my friends.
How many days we got until this cycle ends?
Tonight will be the last night.
I say let us stay one more night so we can all rest and get by this, and then let's just leave, guys, to the temple.
Fine.
Okay. Give me a chance to rest.
There's ways that you can control it. You can fight it and keep it from taking over you. You can give into it, or else you could try to get rid of it. And I haven't tried to get rid of it. I know there are ways to do it, but fighting the orcs, their advantages.
I'm gonna fight it and find something to cure me. So there's no
What
doubt
are the
about what I'm gonna
ways?
do.
You say you know ways of getting rid of it. What are those ways? Other than murdering our friends.
Well,
Yeah.
There's a potion you can make.
Ooh. Windmill lady.
Actually have one that I keep on hand just in case, but I've actually never. I just think the advantages are too great to actually take the potion.
Would you be willing to
And-
part
Well,
with
he had it
yours?
since I helped save your farm.
Would you be willing to part with it? Would you be willing to sell it? Or
No,
give it
no.
to us as a reward for getting rid of your orc
Yes.
problem?
Let's just say that I haven't used this potion for 4 years now, and I don't think I'm going to be using it. So
Got an expiry date?
I don't know. It doesn't really mean much to me.
So would you
Okay,
be willing
give to us.
Would it be possible you would let me have it since we helped save your farm?
And so I could give it to you. Sure.
Yes. You could give it to
Well,
the one
Right.
who
So
keeps
that's-
failing his saving throw. Which one? We got two guys.
Just because I haven't failed yet doesn't mean that I'm not going to. I think you guys need a magic user more than what are you?
I
Pete?
think we should give the
I was
potion
going
to
to
Wanker.
say that it probably makes more sense to let silly Wanker have it just in case.
No, because Fjord makes much better rat noises.
I
I like
so anyways,
rat noises. And silly
I also
Wanker's
have-
rat noises.
Just make rat noises.
I also have the recipe to make more.
Oh, we would like to purchase that.
Andy
Yeah,
just
give it
became
to
my
us.
best friend. If I were that type,
And
I'd make
so-
you a sandwich.
But I can't really read it. I kind of know what it says, but there's some of it is kind of hard to read.
What do you, because it's poor handwriting or because of the language?
It's magic stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
really good with that.
I mean, is it a wizard's thing or a cleric's thing or?
Okay, cleric.
How the hell would I know? It's just magic
Okay,
shit.
give it to us. Let's take a look at
let's
it.
copy it then. We have a magic user here.
Having helped you out, is it possible we could have both the potion and the recipe? We will help clean up your farm for a day or so before we leave.
He says, "Do you think you could help me find my cow?"
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Certainly
The ranger can find a cow.
Right
we
next
wouldn't
to
mind.
Hong Kong.
We wouldn't mind staying a couple of days, resting up, helping you out. I mean, because Pete, he needs to rest up.
Well,
I mean,
we can,
whatever his name
we
is.
can help them bury the dead and burn the bodies.
And look for cows.
look for the cows.
Abiona can
All right.
find the cow.
So anyways, so he gets this cure. He goes back into the room and he comes out and says, "This is a cure," and it's posted to the Phandalin chat.
Sorry, that was funny.
Werewolf, lycanthrope,
Oh,
wingdings.
Not rock. Oh, it's boss bet that. That's funny.
Yeah, I can read that.
And then,
Just long. Done.
So yeah, so you see,
I
have you
copy
seen
this.
the cure?
How do you copy this
Download it.
and download it?
Oh,
You
you
know,
mean, oh, he saved it. He didn't save it as, he saved it as a graphic, so we can't copy and
oh,
paste.
okay. What if we take a photo of it and then use that feature to turn it into text, and then try changing the type? Maybe that'll switch it to Roman characters. You know, did he type this using, what is that, in Word?
Yeah, he just
Symbol?
typed it in Word and then he used Wingdings.
Can you guys maybe like not talk as people and talk as your characters as you see
No.
the document?
No.
I mean, like, can you approach it as if you were the character? What would you do? And I think
Let's
that
get
you have
somebody
all
that
the
knows how to
clues
read
that you
magic.
need to know.
Have iPhones. Would we?
Does anyone have a spell of reading?
No.
Now,
A spell of translation? Caveman.
I thought you
Yeah.
have a spell to comprehend language.
He does.
Yeah, why don't you
Do
try it? But
Oh, Tim does.
Tim does, yes.
Oh, and he's
Yeah.
conveniently missing right now.
No, I'm here.
His
here.
camera's off.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm trying to use Word to translate
You
that.
look like Captain Caveman.
Okay, so how do I do me spell?
Yes.
Comprehend
Languages.
languages. Does that count as reading and writing?
My written language when touched. So I have to touch it or it touches me. It does not help VS ciphers.
Ananathrak utha paspeta dolciel diente.
And the fog rises.
Oh
What does it
no,
mean?
the
Does
fog!
not help VS ciphers.
It's verbosomatic.
Green Barbo. Okay, what's
VS
a
means that
verbosomatic?
that means that you have to say something and then do some motions in order to cast the spell.
Ananathrak utra paspeta dolciel diente.
Understand? Oh, okay, he's doing it for me.
this
No,
ain't
I'm not.
apples to
I'm a
apples.
cleric.
So, Carolyn, are you going to use a spell slot or are you going to use it as a ritual, which will
Use
take
it
you
as a
10 minutes
ritual.
to cast?
We will take 10 minutes. It's free.
But these guys, it's already midnight for them in America.
It doesn't take real 10 minutes in real time. I'm not going to ask you to spend 10 minutes to really act it out.
How do I know? You're the guy asking me.
You
to
can,
talk
if you
in
want to do it,
accent.
you can. You can spend 10 minutes and
Yeah.
act it out.
Tim,
That
it's
would be
only
cool.
it's only 9:30 for them right now, except for Paul. It's 10:30.
But would this take me 10 minutes to do it? Because
No, not in real time.
You could use 10 minutes of real time to do it if you want.
I won't. Can I use 30 seconds?
Yes,
30
Sure.
seconds is perfect.
but you have to say the spell. You have to.
Okay, I'm using my comparative languages spell.
I don't
so
know
that
what
I
a comparative
understand what
language
is
spell
written
is.
on this menu.
Comprehend languages.
Comprehend.
Look at that cat.
That too.
He's got a
And
cat
it's-
familiar.
And I have to roll a die?
No, you don't.
No, you just
Okay.
do what the DM tells you. He sent another
DM?
attachment.
Hang on. I'm not very good with computers. Full page photo. I have to go back to Messenger?
Yes.
Come on.
There's
Got
two.
it.
I'm opening up the second. Ah, okay. I've done my magic spell. Whoosh, whoosh, calabush, Casablanca, chocolate daisy, blah, blah, blah. Spell is done. Woo. We can read it now. To harness the power of the moon, to control and bind the potion's magic. Which one do you guys want?
Probably to
Control and bind.
Yeah. Yeah, to control and bind the potion magic.
Well, I can read, yeah, that, off the top of my head.
Okay.
And all that stuff. The powdered tooth of a werewolf?
Everybody
Clump of
looks
werewolf.
It's very convenient. We spent the night overnight at this place, right?
We don't know that we have his werewolf tooth anywhere around or his werewolf fur.
But tonight he will change, and we can tie him down, rip out a tooth when he's crazy, and have a bit of fur.
Most people would just like to have a bit of fun, but we want a bit of fur.
I prefer.
Oh, we can,
You're gonna have to ask him first.
No, but he doesn't have any fur yet because he's not a werewolf yet. He's just a
That's
man.
okay. You have to wait.
All right.
You can check the room. He probably sheds.
But there's the tooth.
That's more problematic.
And look at all those ingredients for the other stuff. To harness the power of the moon, I don't even know what that might mean. But does that mean you can just take the potion and then be like, you could do it anytime you wanted?
I think so.
Kind of thing? Ooh. Ooh. But we want to ignore the second one. Saying.
I
wonder
don't
if any
know.
of
I
that
think
changes.
I think that's the remove curse part.
Yeah.
Kill the werewolf?
Kill
We
the
just need
werewolf
dark
curse.
mental harvested under a full moon, and then roasted in rock salt, dried and powdered.
It doesn't say to get rid of the curse. It says to kill the wolf. That doesn't mean it won't kill
The rat.
the human.
Okay, this
Or
is
the rat.
useless. This is useless. This is a werewolf cure. It's not going to help a were-rat.
That's the other thing I was going to ask. Everything's about werewolves.
Well, no, to strengthen the victim.
That might help. Dwerger blood, but where are we going to
What's
get
that?
an evil dwarf?
Did Silly Wanker go ahead and drink the other potion?
Yeah. See if it works. It might not even work if it's for a wolf.
We can try. Did you drink it? Are you drinking it now?
Do I have it?
Yes.
He gave it to you.
I would
Gave
drink
it to him. He'll drink it.
It's going to be
Is
painful.
there any special? Do I have to drink it at a special time? Do I have to chant anything? All I have to do is drink it.
He says,
Chug, chug,
I was
chug,
told
chug,
just drink the
chug.
potion, and it'll cure me.
I drank the potion.
And it'll cure
Yeah,
the
yeah.
werewolf.
Bite.
Silly Wanker, can you roll a 20-sided die?
You are now cured of
I can, but do I want
werewolfness.
You're still a were-rat, but you're no longer a werewolf.
Awesome. 6.
As you drink the potion,
Oh,
you
Jesus.
feel something kind of like coursing through your body. You have this weird feeling. You feel kind of your muscles twitching and convulsing. And as you guys look at Silly Wanker, you see that his nose is getting a little bit longer. His ears are getting a little bit bigger.
Better tie me up.
Mankle,
And-
Mankle, now. Mankle him now.
I let them do it.
I will do that. I will mankle him.
Manacle him.
Mangle.
No, I'm mankling him. I'm not manacling him. Mankling
Now
is
let
much
him do
more.
it.
It's manacles with
Magic.
extra.
And Silly Wanker, your mind is perfectly clear. But you feel like your face twitching and stuff. And you kind of look at your body and you feel like you're getting a little bit hairy. And as you guys look at Silly Wanker, he's still Silly Wanker. And he's obviously human, but it's just, he's a little more hairy than before. And his nose is a little bit more pointed. And he's just, ears are a little bit bigger. And he looks kind of ratty.
Not like
He looks like the guy from Harry Potter.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, and that's it.
I'm Rat Boy. Okay.
So you're just like a little more ratty looking.
This didn't work too
That
well, guys.
does not sound like a cure.
Does not.
Get off of there. You didn't break it.
I think that was a very bad thing to do.
That sounds like it. Yep.
Maybe. Throw you out. This just be the first phase of getting it done.
Which potion was it?
that was the 25-foot rope potion.
I will ask the guy, which potion was this supposed to be? Harness the
I just
power?
gave you the potion to cure lycanthropy. You cure me
gives-
of
who gave
my
you this
lycanthropy.
Where you get the potion at?
Oh, this is like a long story. I've had a lot of adventures over the years.
Well, we got time.
Well, maybe like I'll tell it to you after I think of what the adventure was. But yeah, I was told that this would cure me if I ever wanted to get rid of that curse I have.
Okay. See what happens tonight, guys.
Yeah.
But it's like I have the recipe, I have some ingredients. But it takes some time. I don't know how to brew one of these potions, but I do have some of the ingredients.
Which ingredients do you have, by the way?
Yeah.
You
I've got a bunch of powders.
You got a loose tooth rolling around?
Actually, I do have a lot of stuff. There have been a lot of certain types that I've killed. It's like when I got the curse, we took out, a whole den of them. Two of my
Okay.
deputies died. Only Stewie survived, but I got bit. But I decided to fight it, and there are advantages that come with fighting it. And we have a supply from the dead that we killed.
Okay, guys. You want to get those ingredients?
Find out
Get 'em.
which one actually cure where we're at instead of where we
But I can't brew this kind of stuff. I don't have the skill. I don't know anyone who can do that. You'd have to find someone who has talent with potions.
That's not a problem. We can find that. If you could let us have some of those ingredients, we'd really appreciate it, dude.
And so, how about this? I'll gather them up and measure them out. And if you guys could help me find my cow, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay.
There's a special reward for you if you can do that.
We'll help you
Let's
find
go.
the cow. We'll go find the magical cow.
All right. So you're
Basically,
gonna stay.
you're gonna get a cow in exchange for beans.
Yes.
So anything else you want to do? So you're gonna go, Abiona. You're gonna go hunt for the cow.
that's my job. I'll borrow a horse and then I'll go look for the cow.
All right. So let's say that since you knew, or is there
Let's-
anything else that you guys want to do?
Let's do it
So
as a
Abiona's
group.
gonna.
Let's do it as a group and find the cow, so at least we have an adventure together.
All right. Just to say that you find the cow and you bring it back.
Okay,
And
that
Alan's
was
very
quick.
happy. And he is going to give you a reward, which is, he says, he gives you a suit of mithril chainmail.
What size?
It's Al size. It's his chainmail, but he says,
So it would fit me.
yeah. He says, I can't wear this anymore, so I can't even touch it anymore, so it doesn't do me much good.
I would very
But,
much like to wear that. Because I'm a greedy bastard. It won't
So
fit the
it's-
dwarves.
No, it's human size, and
Human size or extra large size?
it's human size. I mean, Al's a big guy, but it's like the chainmail. Mithra is really light, and you can kind of cinch it in and stuff, put on a belt.
And not go clankety clank when I walk through the forest. Which,
I'm the guy who clankety clanks.
oh, I've already clankety clanked many times. Hey, Lorraine,
So
if you look, Scott's got a cat's ass on his face.
And for him, it's his ass too.
All right, so he's going to give you some ingredients for making a werewolf lycanthropy cure. And he's going to give you another thing. Let me find what it is.
What you doing?
All right, so
Sarah? Nah, nobody.
Are you good? Yeah, you're winning.
all right, so I'm going to put into the chat some stuff that Al is willing to give you because you helped kill the orcs and found his cows.
Destroyed. What do you bring me?
Huh?
What is that?
Water.
Oh, you didn't bring me a milkshake or nothing?
I don't sell much.
Oh man.
No milkshake?
Okay,
No,
tell us
okay.
a bit about this amulet of lycanthrope control. Does it mean the person wearing it controls their lycanthropy, or does it mean the person wearing it controls the lycanthrope in front of them?
Shoot. Let me find.
Interesting perspective.
Yeah, I think that would be the important twist. Also, I'd like to know more about these soothing tea bottles. I mean, is that like calm person or a soothing healing tea?
I can't find where I wrote down the lycanthropy control thing. I don't know where the fuck I put that. He says, I'm able to control it now, except for during the full moon, 3 days around the full moon. But sometimes I get a little agitated, and the teas help me stay myself. And so it just helps me resist turning when I don't want to. So I drink these.
The amulet lets you transform into a were creature.
No, it doesn't do that.
That's what it says.
That's what you found?
Yeah.
It's not this one. That's not what this one does.
All right.
You can take it back.
Yeah, that's what the amulet of the lycanthrope does.
Yeah.
But this is lycanthrope control. I can't find it
Oh.
anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I made it up. So you're not going
Oh.
to find it.
That would explain
thought
my
I-
fruitless search.
I thought
Yes.
I wrote it down, what I made it do.
Well, you made
It
it up,
has-
so make up something now and tell us the new thing you make up.
It has charges on it, and if you like use a charge, then it keeps lycanthropes away from you for an hour. It's like, a repellent.
Okay, it's like a
And so
protection from. Okay.
yeah, so it's like within a certain range. I thought I wrote it all down. I had it all worked out. It's like I think they're like 3 charges, and for like an hour, it keeps them away from you outside of a certain range, like 10 feet or something. They can't get within 10 feet of you while it's
So
glowing.
it's not control, it's protection.
I
Protection
don't
from lycanthropes.
kind of.
Control implies that you're controlling the lycanthropes,
Yeah,
or you're
it's just I
controlling
don't
the
remember
shift.
exactly what I made up, but it's not anything so powerful as the amulet of lycanthropy. But it's just something that you can just keep someone a lycanthrope away from you for like an hour or so. But I'll figure it out later and just see if I can find it written
So
here.
it would not be so useful for Rat Boy to wear it, or for I'm the only one who ever turns into a rat guy to wear it.
Yeah. No, it would not. But it'd be like, protecting you in case like you're surrounded by werewolves and you need like an hour or something for friends to arrive.
Okay.
Well, that helped me.
All right, so
Well, if you were surrounded by werewolves, werewolves are gonna kill a rat.
Well, it actually says the ingredients for curing werewolf. So all those things, we got those. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's cool.
He
As
gave
far
us
as we
the
know, that's
ingredients for how many cures. So the ingredients for like 5 cures, right?
no, let's say you get like he has enough for
I guess what I'm trying to get at is it's for curing werewolf or curing lycanthropy?
This is the same stuff that Silly Wanker just drank. How do you
Remember,
feel,
I
Silly
made a
Wanker?
spell.
True, but it
I got a
says
low
lycanthropy
score.
potion.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a lycanthropy potion, it should help where ratism.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
but
of
I tried to
lycanthropy
spell.
control, anything, not just
Yeah,
that.
and Silly Wanker failed his saving throw.
I understand.
So, Michael, how many cures?
Ingredients,
he has
ingredients to save
supplies
werewolf.
for 2 cures.
Okay.
So this is what he has.
Oh, I heard that.
Okay, so he has dry and powdered ingredients. The true serum and the fur are prepared. There's a silver wolf icon also. Oh, so that's incorrect. It should be not the complete cure. To complete the cure, blood, honey, and wolfsbane need to be added.
About the
Okay.
tooth.
That's the powdered ingredients. He powdered the
But what
tooth.
I'm trying to get at is the earlier part says lycanthropy potion, amulet for lycanthropy control. Should it read ingredients for curing lycanthropy? Is it specific? Ingredients for curing werewolf. If the other two are lycanthropy, is the other one just werewolf?
DM?
Sorry.
Aren't they the same thing?
He specifically says ingredients for cure werewolf lycanthropy potion.
As opposed to the other two which just say lycanthropy, which could mean all of it.
Which are the other 2 that you?
On your note.
Which
Okay,
note?
it's
Did I
the
post it?
amulet.
Chainmail, CBT, ingredients for a cure werewolf, lycanthropy potion, amulet of lycanthropy control.
Yes,
So,
the
Okay, so
amulet
one
of
says
lycanthropy
ingredients-
control is not a cure. That's a protection
No.
amulet.
I know. But
That
there's a
says-
difference between lycanthropy, which was all of them, and werewolf, which is just
Right.
one of them.
So we need to find we keep the ingredients because there are obviously werewolves in the area and somebody's going to get bit eventually. But we need to also find the cure for the were-rat lycanthropy cure. But you could be clever and just substitute bits. We'll just rip your
Yeah.
tooth out and powder it. You don't need all your teeth.
Next
Yeah.
time I go under, tear out a tooth, cut off some of my fur, get some of my blood. I don't care.
Yeah, let's try that.
Not where
I don't think
blood,
I'm
but
going to
we
be
can
able to
try.
do that in that condition.
Yeah.
Did Tim fall asleep? He looks like he fell asleep.
I'm awake.
Who would do that?
Yeah, we can
Why-
do that. We can try that.
Well, I know who.
So tonight we're going to rip out one of your teeth, preferably an important one. We're going to take one from right in the front because it'll be funny.
Yeah, it will be.
A werewolf with 3 fangs. A were-rat with 3 fangs.
Well, we don't need a fang, we just need a tooth.
Where? Rats have those incisors in the front.
It'll grow back.
That's
Right.
true.
Probably.
And we'll shave you. It'll be funny.
Yes.
Film it. Put it on YouTube.
But I also think that we need to manacle Silly Wanker.
Yep.
Just in
Until
case.
we know. Until we
Till
know.
All right.
It's
I
just
would
your
like-
bondage fantasies.
I would like to ask about that chain, mithril chain. Does it change my AC if I wear it?
It's chainmail, so it has the AC of chainmail.
Okay, so it's just chainmail. The AC doesn't change, but my stealth ability changes.
Yeah, so it's mithril, so it acts as the AC of chainmail. It's not magical chainmail, so you don't get any
Yes.
pluses.
I'm
But
okay
it
with
doesn't give you disadvantage on
that.
stealth checks.
Which is an issue we've had.
And
Because-
also, if you have a dex bonus, it applies to the chainmail.
Yeah, that's not going to help me. It's just
Okay.
my AC just doesn't change.
You're
That's okay.
wearing chainmail already, or you're
Yes,
wearing? what are
I
you wearing?
already wear chain. And
Okay, so now you have
you-
chainmail that doesn't clank.
Yes, that was my concern. I mean, I'd like more AC, but I also don't want to clank because people are very rude about my clanking.
So you have non-clanky, you have stealth chain, basically.
Okay,
It allows you to like move without clanking at all.
right.
Or you don't have to, it allows you to move as stealthily as you would normally move.
It
but
doesn't.
you can still,
It doesn't attract dragons like my current chain.
yes, that is correct.
Oh, Carolyn, could you clear your dice tray?
Is there anything else that you want to do? So let's say that
Level up.
you survive another night.
Yay.
So Big Al goes and puts himself in the cage tonight. Or what are you going to do with the...
We're gonna do things to Rat Boy. Okay, does Silly Wanker change?
Silly Wanker does not change tonight. Rat Boy changes. So Fjord changes into a rat again.
Okay,
Silly Wanker
so
does not.
Does Silly Ranker still look more like rat-like like he did when he first took the potion, or did he revert back?
No, he looks rat-like.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna look like that forever.
Yeah, but if you never turn into a were
hey,
anything, that might
dude,
be-
It didn't change your charisma, so you're a good-looking rat boy.
I am. And I
Somewhere
wear
out
hats
there
anyway.
just for you. You can walk up to her and said, "Want a piece of this cheese?"
If I
I
had
cover
those
myself up
inclinations,
pretty
I
well
would.
anyway.
I don't. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't find you attractive. I just don't find you attractive. But yay, you. Okay, so I would like to volunteer someone else to safely extract one of Rat Boy's teeth and give him a funny haircut.
I think it should be Silly Wanker because he may already be bitten. So
Well,
how could I affect him?
we manacled him just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was silly. Unmanacle him so he can do it.
Yeah, if I hadn't
Eisensprite?
changed,
Eisensprite, you want to do it?
I would like to go ahead and wrap the rat boy with my silver spiked chain and see if that weakens him so that we can extract what we need to extract.
You see
Yes,
the chain kind of burning into him, and he's twitching very aggressively. He's
Well,
convulsing as you wrap your silver chain around him.
And in Lycanthroprat, he says, "Fucketh you is."
yeah.
Let's go. Let's yank a tooth.
Okay, I'm gonna hold him down. I'll hold and you pull. I'll be behind him and you pull that.
All right, let's say that you get that.
Has he transformed already?
Well, hell yeah, he's transformed, bitch. That was the sound of me transforming in reformation. It was that quick.
Were we successful in getting a tooth?
Yes, let's say you were successful.
Great.
And let's go ahead and scrape my moon sword Ritter across his fur and get some rat fur.
Okay, you can do that
the
too.
moon sword specifically.
Yes, Ritter the moon sword. I want to cut some hair with the moon sword.
In a humorous pattern, please.
I'll cut
Humorous
his,
pattern.
I'll carve the words.
I think we're getting extreme
Gandalf
here.
was here. I'll carve the words Gandalf was here in his head, on the side of his head.
Okay.
Well, in the hair. As I cut the hair away.
This is too harrowing.
Do we successfully get some hair?
Yes, you can get the hair.
Oh,
Got a hair, they got a tooth.
I posted some loot also from the dead bodies. If you want that.
of course we do.
It didn't format correctly. It was like a table in the Word, and I can
Right.
send that later. But you can just kind of look over the list.
Yeah,
And
the
see if you wanna
elvish
ask-
leather armor. What is a claw of Luthic?
That's the Claw of Luthic was the spellcaster, the female spellcaster.
Okay, so it's her magical claw or just her religious icon?
That's like a religious icon.
And
Claw of
hand-
Luthic. She's a priestess. That's like you're a priestess of Freya. She's a Claw of Luthic.
I
So
am
it's just
not a
title.
priestess of Freya.
Or priest of Freya.
Yes, that
So-
would be that. I
So
have
you-
this. I have a holy symbol.
Is there anything else you want to investigate about the treasure?
The hand of Yurtis.
Hand of Yurtis was the other spellcaster guy.
Okay.
So there's like a hand. He had 10 gold pieces and 20 silver pieces.
What
Claw
about the
had-
shrunken elvish head?
So one of them had like a shrunken elvish head and a bag of humanoid teeth.
Anyone we know?
I don't know. You can't really tell.
What about that
I don't know.
elvish ring?
Maybe it's an elvish ring. It's a ring of elvish design.
What does it say?
Elvish
Somebody,
has left the building.
Abiona reads Elvish.
Yeah.
It just doesn't say anything. It's just like nature, whirly, leafy designs and gems.
Okay.
What's GPSP mean?
GP is gold pieces, SP is silver pieces.
Okay, thanks.
CP is copper pieces, but that's like pennies and shit.
Yeah. So the copper pieces are like pennies, gold pieces or silver pieces are like dimes, and gold pieces are silver dollars. You would think of it like that.
But it's 10, is it 10, 10, 20 or 20?
10, 10, 10.
10,
If that's the
it's
multiple.
all 10 now, okay.
Yeah. 10 copper becomes 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold. 10 gold is 1 platinum.
Oh, it's a deck of gold.
It's just a little bit.
Enough to buy a beer.
Anyone want to do a perception check?
You want me to?
I would.
Want to? Sure.
Werewolf does. Rat does.
Okay, so
Perception check on who?
on the treasure, on the stuff.
I got 5.
Who's doing a roll?
Who wants to
The
do a
roll
perception
five.
check on the treasure? Abiona, do you want to do a perception check on the treasure?
I did it.
Right, first.
I rolled.
Sure.
I did really well.
Oh, you did do really well.
23.
And, like,
So anyways, Baldwin, you notice that there's elvish writing inside the bracers on the elvish leather armor.
There's bracers on the elvish leather.
The van
armor.
braces. The van braces.
There's elvish on the inside of that useless elvish leather armor. I wonder what it
okay,
says.
so I'll read it. What's it say?
Inside one, in elvish letters, it says Abiona with little heart symbols. And inside the other, it says Vulcan.
Oh, really?
Abiona. That's her.
That's my father's name there, and myself, of course. But this must be from my mom. That is weird.
So maybe you should take the elvish armor.
I would like to know where it came from.
I think you should. Do you need leather armor?
I have a leather armor. It's not going to increase my armor class, but I would like to
It's
have.
for family.
It's keys with names on it.
Yeah, it just sounds like, there's another family running around with the same names as yours. What are the chances?
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
What happened?
So we should go look for where these orcs are from.
Let's go interrogate the dead orc who had this armor.
Okay, the one that's wearing this armor, what does it look like?
Dead.
It was the priestess. Yeah, dead. It was the priestess.
Okay.
The orc priestess was casting spells, was wearing this armor.
Okay. She wearing any rings, any other stuff?
No. Oh, you find that she has a belt made of braided hair.
Really? Why would you wear something like that? It's not comfortable.
Whose
Their
hair?
rat hair.
Whose
'Cause
hair
they're
is it?
victims. They're different people's hair.
Abiona,
He's
do a perception check on the hair.
Serial killer.
It's a serial killer, yes. They are all
Captain Caveman again.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to do before we head off into another adventure? I think that you know, any other encounter we can save for next time.
We just, I think that's it.
And what you should do is you should level up to level 4.
Done.
And so next adventure you're gonna start at level 4.
Okay.
Not me.
Oh yeah, Tim, you're
Not me.
still gonna play with us, or
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
3.
interested?
No, I mean I'm level 3.
Yeah, so Tim doesn't because he just joined, so he didn't do some of the other adventures. If Ori ever joins us, she's still at her same level, which I think is level 2,
Yeah.
and Egg will also be level 3.
And
there
next
anything
time
else?
we're running Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So you mean it's not philandering anymore?
No,
No.
we swap out, and so it gives us time to prep the next level. So it's usually we play a couple weeks and then we have like a month off
Oh,
while
so
the
now I
other
have
two
to do
DMs
my-
run.
I have to do
We-
my Ghostbusters homework.
Yeah, we still play every week that we can. We usually play every week, but it's typically it's 2 D&D, 2 Ghostbusters, 2 multiversal, and then 2. We just take turns. But for Ghostbusters, we're going to just have one session next week, and then we're going to switch over to Ace, to the multiversal. So you have 2 characters to make. Sorry to throw it all on you. Ghostbusters is a lot of fun, and we won't be philandering in Phandalin, but in Ghostbusters, there's definitely philandering.
And sandwich making.
Sandwich making.
Yeah.
And so for next time, why don't you just review what you want to do? We're just kind of like
Yeah.
set. So
Yeah,
you
I
need
still have
to
do
level
my
up.
homework.
Yeah.
So Pete and Scott need to level up, and Abiona and Lorraine needs to level up.
Yeah.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And
So that before the game started, I think.
Yeah. Scott did.
Scott still needs to like mess around with like his meta magic and just like finalize what he wants to get, and just
Yeah.
maybe like make sure his spell selection is what he wants, because he has like the chromatic orb as a 2nd level spell. That's really a
Okay.
1st level spell. You
Yeah.
can regenerate your spell sheet, and that will put everything in the correct location instead of adding in spells manually. If that's what you did, if you regenerate the spell sheet, then it'll tell you, it'll have like chromatic orb under 1st level spell instead of under
okay.
2nd level spell.
That's good to know. I like that.
Yeah, so you
I'll do
just
that.
click regenerate, and then it starts over with the new spell sheet, and then it actually has the old spells, and then you can swap them in and out if you want to change them.
Oh, okay.
But it'll tell you how many spells you can choose, and then you pick the ones that you want.
Oh, okay.
And so
Ah.
next time you're going to have long rested and took some time to meditate and on what you learned during these last few days of fighting. And then you're going to be 4th level. And then where do you want to go? Do you have like a particular plan or where you want to head to?
The Silly Wanker's been saying we should go to the temple.
Okay.
Wherever we're going.
Oh.
Temple.
Okay. So do you know where the temple
Must
is?
go to temple.
Yes, we do.
You must go to temple.
We know exactly where the temple is. You've already told us. It just slipped your mind.
Okay. Anyways, Big Al seems to know where it is too. He mentioned that there are a bunch of orcs at the shrine. It's actually not the temple. It's called the Shrine of Savras.
Yeah.
And
And
come with
I'm
us.
putting Big Al down as a friendly contact.
Oh, so you're not going to just kill him?
Don't need
Oh, of course not. We
I don't
would
just
not do
murder
that.
people.
Or at least not you.
we're all part of the same lycanthrope family now. We all got members that are, turned a little.
Yeah. I'll get heady
It's
together.
okay to train.
And so,
Transworld,
so Big
Transworld.
Al tells you basically you go back to Coneyberry and then south 5 miles. And so it's about a 10-mile journey. So it's like 5 miles back to Coneyberry, about 5 miles south from Coneyberry. And you get to the temple.
With my supernatural strength as a werewolf, a were-rat, it will take no time whatsoever.
Do rats talk like that? I thought bats talked like that.
Well, it's a Transylvanian rat.
You changed your nationality.
I
Do you
do it all
want
the
to
time.
talk to Big Al about anything else about his experience as a lycanthrope?
Do I?
Any of you?
As a
Yeah.
were-rat, we can talk to him, the werewolf. He seems to be comfortable with this thing. This is not something that I am comfortable with. No. I look at him and think, you crazy motherfucker. I want this gone.
As he says, like, it messes with your mind. If you fight it long enough, you can control it. It doesn't affect your brain. Doesn't make you who you don't want to be, and you can't beat the immunity to weapon damage.
There's that.
I can have immunity to weapon damage.
When you're in rat form, dude.
You know,
That's
unless
why
it's
he
silver,
had to-
probably.
Well, that's why Eisensprite used silver weapons.
I know.
So
Or Al says he has immunity to weapon damage.
all the time.
That's why he can't wear the mithril armor anymore.
Marvel Comics had a whole series about a werewolf by night, so I could be a werewolf rat by night and be a hero.
We haven't watched that.
It was fun. And the fact that the guy's name is Jack Russell is hilarious.
Yeah.
But he was that way in the comics too.
Yes. I was surprised they had Man Thing in there, or Swamp Thing. Which was it?
That was Man Thing. Swamp Thing
Are you
is
still
DC.
recording? Right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Anything
so do
else?
you want to
want-
do it? Do you want to do anything else in Phandalin? Before we stop recording, is there anything else you want to learn from Big Al?
I think we're confused enough.
At the moment, I have no questions for Big Al, but I might
Silly
soon
Wanker.
learn some more.
Silly Wanker, any questions from you?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what happened.
We got one question. What are you not telling us?
I don't know what I'm not telling you.
You'll tell us now, or you'll receive the hammer.
Oh, come on. You're going to do this again? And
Don't believe you. I don't trust you. Look what you did
so
to
let's say,
me friend here. He looks like a rat.
and so let's say that Big Al is going to take O'Carolyn and put him in a headlock and rub his head.
That's.
Is he gonna have 3 wishes when he does it?
What's that? Yeah, he's going to do that. Are you going to do anything, O'Carolyn?
You just broke up. Say that again.
Just gave you a noogie. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna roll with the noogie.
Roll with the noogie.
You're going to hit
Yeah.
him with your hammer?
That's funny. That was the name of my band in high school. Roll with the noogie.
Really? No, there's nothing I can do except get your bloody hands off me. Let's get out of here. This guy's nuts. And he smells like wolf.
That's an attractive smell.
Some
Must,
Yeah.
huh?
very feral, very uh,
Okay.
On chain maintains.
Okay, is that it, Michael?
Yeah, that's unless you guys have anything else you want to ask Big Al, then that's it.
We've asked, he's not telling.
Then we're out. Well, there you have it. That was Phandalin Land of Opportunity. Thank you oh so much for sticking around this long. Yay! Likey, smash subscribe, ring-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ding-a-ding, the bell, and mostly, thank you. We really appreciate you being here with us. Live trans and prosper. Bye-bye.